Okay, good evening everyone and welcome. This is Twist Gaming where you get to play board games with us. This is our weekly spotlight stream where we like to go over new games in the industry. One's currently on Kickstarter is a big part of this, and tonight we're going to be doing Loot and Recruit by Vile Genius Games. And first off, who are we? I'm Matt, and I'm joined today with...
I'm Peter.
I am Mark with Vile Genius Games.
And I'm Josh.
And we would like to point out that this stream and all of this week's streams are sponsored by Loot and Recruit by Vile Genius Games. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark. So, Mark, let's get right into this. Tell us, what kind of game is Loot and Recruit?
Oh, it's my turn now?
Oh yeah, you can go.
All right, so Loot and Recruit is a really interesting deck building and PvP game. All right, we got to move this box because this is throwing me off. So yeah, give her your solo cup. Right to the left. All right, so it's a deck builder and PvP based game. Unlike other deck builders, though, you get to spend all the resources you have to spend. You can spend them until you're out of resources at one shot. So like some of them, you can only usually buy one item or two items. This one, whatever you have the money for, you can buy. All right. Okay. The premise of the game is pretty simple. The Goblin King is retiring, or if you're playing with women, the Goblin Queen is retiring, and they're trying to select a new Goblin King or Queen. The way that they do that is that we're all going to try to make the biggest Goblin towers possible. And remember when I said we need a pen and paper? We have pen and paper?
Get some. We can get some. There's some laying around here somewhere, I'm sure.
So the way that we do that is, we need... you want to stack up your Goblin cards. So you're going to be purchasing them with the recruit power.
I can show them off in the hand cam over.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you show them in the hand cam if the hand cam's up there. All right, so that's... Oh, even better here. Throw that in the hand cam and throw that in the hand cam.
Well, this one's not going to work.
It works.
It's the best card design.
All right, so that's actually a loot card. That means that's more stuff that you actually use your actual cash or money to purchase things.
Okay.
And then the blue one is the recruit. It has the food there. The recruits are what you use to then recruit the goblins that are underneath. Okay. All right. You can have... I'll take back my cards because that's my... No, the other ones. Leave the other ones on there.
Okay.
There we go. So, you can only have 3 stacks of goblins, but you could go as high as you possibly want. Now, notice that there's 3 numbers on the actual cards. There's the shield, the star, and then the blue food. All right. So the shield is how strong they are, and that's pertinent because that red catapult that's right there in front of you. Those are damage cards. Anything that has damage in the upper left-hand corner up there tells you how much damage it does. So if you move the catapult away, you'll see that the Crummy Cadets are 7, so you have to do 7 direct damage in one shot in order to take them down.
So it's not cumulative damage.
It is not cumulative damage. However, if you take out the bottom one, everything else above it falls.
Oh.
So if you take out one, you're taking out the entire stack. And when you set your goblins down, they're stuck there unless you get the coordinator, which is a special goblin. All right? The center one is the victory points. So we're going to have 3 phases that we score. After the morning phase, after the day phase, and after the night phase. All right. So there's going to be a lot of point fluctuations only going up. You cannot go negative points. All right. And then the food is how much they cost on the blue card. So the way the game works is pretty straightforward. Everybody's got a starter deck of 10 cards. You can put those 2 goblins back.
Okay.
All right. So you have your 5 cards. Just pretty much read the card. It's really straightforward. The symbols are all there and telling you what you do. Now, we also have this card that's up here that says Opening Ceremonies. If you would put it underneath the cam and then flip it over. Okay, so the Opening Ceremonies, every turn, once we go around, we're going to be flipping over one of these cards. Most of them are going to have some sort of effect that happens. So for the Opening Ceremonies, let the games begin. We're all coming in with a little bit extra money and a little bit extra food. So we get +1 loot and +1 recruit. There's the first player token. So who wants to go first?
Well, I mean, I think you're most well-versed in this. You should probably go first.
Oh, great. All right.
Is there some disadvantage in going first?
No, not really. Well, there's only... The only advantage is going last on the last round. If you want to leave that one face up over there, on the card cam, that might help out for people to see what's going to happen. So, first player token actually moves to the right instead of to the left. Play order goes clockwise, though.
Okay.
So I start first, you go next. Now, there are some of the cards that will actually say flip when it flips over. So At the end of the turn, I pass this. We flip it over, and it could go right back to me again.
No, okay.
All right, so, that's the first thing. So right now we have. Does everybody? Oh, whenever a card gets taken up, it automatically gets replenished.
Okay.
All right. When you are, the only card that does not go directly into your hand is the shield bearer, right up there in the middle.
Shield bearer. Okay.
Yeah. So the shield bearer, you put that on your platform. You cannot put anything above the shield bearer on your goblin stack.
Okay.
There's only one exception to that, is if one of the cards says take one from the shop for free, then it goes into your. But otherwise, if you purchase that directly from the shop, it goes right onto a stack.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You only draw cards when you have to draw a card, and you can only shuffle your cards when you have to draw a card and can.
Okay.
Okay.
So you just can't, I can't automatically take these up and then shuffle these because I still have cards in my hand.
Right.
All right, so that's everything. So pretty straightforward. So I'll start it off to get everything going. So all players gain +1 loot and +1 recruit this round. I have 4 recruit.
The exposure, Josh, on that one. Yeah. Thank you. So I'll put that over there.
And I have +3 loot. So the first thing I'm going to do is see if there's anything. Actually, I do. I see a Bumbling Brothers right in front of you with the one with. Yeah, that one. I'll take that one.
So you have to, in order to purchase this, you would have to spend 2
Food.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 2 right here, and then we all have +1. So I'm going to do something else in a second with another one.
Okay. And
So-
remind again what the loot power is. The money bags. I'm sorry.
That's the cash to. So
To buy.
for like the.
To buy the upgrades.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Anything that comes out of the green deck, you're going to need to spend money to get. Anything that comes out of purple, you're going to need to spend money to get. The top row is something that's always out there that anybody can purchase at any time.
Okay.
So out of those, the only one that you see is the Troublesome Trio. Those are the ones that you buy with recruit power.
Right.
All right. So I'm going to put my Bumbling Brothers down right here.
And it gets immediately replaced, right?
Immediately replenished.
Okay. So another Bumbling Brothers.
But I'm going to go ahead and take the Quirky Quintet.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and stack these because this guy's strength is only, the Quirky Quintet's strength's only 2.
Wow.
And I don't want to run the risk of, having something stack above and get taken out. All right. I'm now going to purchase a catapult.
Okay.
Right.
And it goes right into my discard pile. Okay?
So what does catapult do? If you could read that text off.
That is +3 attack. So
Okay.
it's a 3 attack that
Okay.
I'm going to be.
Launching at someone.
Hey,
I
Matt.
wonder who.
All right. I drew my cards. It is now the next person's turn. Josh, it is your turn.
My turn.
So you get the top 5 cards.
5 cards.
Alright. So I can buy the stuff.
So you could purchase these with your loot and these with your food.
And then
Green,
these are always
blue.
available to
Yeah.
purchase.
Yeah.
So this is like a lot of other deck builders too. Sometimes it's good to go for money. Sometimes it's good to, get some of the abilities. Bodyguard's interesting because if somebody goes to take out your tower, you can play that card right from your hand and it'll block something. Janitor allows you to discard a trash card, which
So
means
these cards are technically in our hand right now then.
yeah, the cards are
Okay.
in your hand. Yeah.
Okay.
And so every round we get points based off our highest tower as well.
It's based off of all your towers.
Okay.
So right now, it's when we go through the morning phase.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the last morning phase card goes, which will be 3 more rounds,
Okay.
we will then score how many points we ever have face up. So
Okay.
if somebody takes it out, then we discard them.
So I have 5 loot.
Okay. 5 loot will allow you to buy just about anything on the table except the bodyguard.
Are you including the one from opening ceremony as well?
Oh no, I have
Oh,
6.
6.
So
So you
okay.
can buy anything on the table.
So what's the bodyguard do?
Bodyguard.
Oh yeah. Let me show it off on the camera.
Bodyguard, if somebody attacks you and you have it in your hand, you can use it to
Negate the attack.
negate the attack. It's a cancel card. If you play it during your turn, you draw an extra card, which is sometimes really good.
All right. So I'll buy a bodyguard.
Okay. Automatically take out the next card.
Yeah. A
Bombardier. Bombardier's good. All right, so now you have recruit in your hand, right?
Yeah.
Bombardier, that's that. Attack power +2. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Take one card that grants attack power and put it in your hand. Place the other cards back on top of your deck. That's nice.
Which means if you have Bombardier, and then, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Oh, yeah.
So I have 2 recruit in my hand.
You have 3 recruit total. So
3 recruit total.
Yeah.
you have a couple options. You can go for Bumbling Brothers, which is 5 strength and 2 victory points.
Okay.
Or you can go for a Troublesome Trio, which is 3 victory points and 3 strength.
I'm going to go for the brothers.
Okay?
Okay, so Bumbling Brothers, there
Just
you
go out
go.
in front of me, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that gets immediately replaced with the Crummy Cadets.
And I draw my new 5 now.
Yeah, you draw your 5 automatically.
Okay. So, let's see what I have. Oh, hello. I've got 2, 5, 6 loot. And I've got 5 recruit. I can't complain too much about that, I guess. So, with the loot, what shall I get? This is a tough one here.
Thank you, Zachary, for pledging the game.
I'm going to buy a Bombardier.
Bastard.
And that goes in my discard pile. And
Yes.
so that's 4. I still have 2, but there's nothing I could buy for 2.
Correct. There is no 2 value items.
Okay, and then for the 4 or 5 recruit power, I'm going to buy myself a subpar 7.
Okay. That is 7 victory points.
And that'll go out in front of me there. That's the end of my turn. And I draw my new 5 cards.
See if I can turn the volume off before it goes on. Yes, I did.
Alright.
So how do the towers work? It's the top card that gets attacked, or any card in that stack?
Any card. It's whatever you can. It's essentially whatever I can attack. So if I only have 2 attack and I go for the subpar 7, I can't take it. But if he had the Corky Coon's head on top of that, I can attack that card and take that one out.
Okay. But
And
you wouldn't
then-
touch the one under it.
No.
It's only when you touch something under it that it affects the
It
one on top
topples
of it.
everything
Yeah.
down.
And when it topples everything, you lose all the cards that get toppled, just to clarify?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So you want a strong
Every-
base.
Yeah, you want a strong base if you can.
Alright.
So what do you have there? Oh, you got
So
geez.
I have 7 loot because of our opening ceremony. Everyone else seems to be kind of aggressive. I'm going to try a different strategy. I'm going to pick up the blacksmith.
That gets replaced with a sergeant.
Sergeant.
Oh!
Plus 3 attack power.
And then I have 3 left, so I'm actually going to pick up a pile of chow.
Why does it say chat restricted to English if you're trying to gamble?
Stop typing in Chinese.
I'm typing in English.
And then I literally only have 2 table scraps, so I can't buy a tower at all, right?
No, you can't.
There's,
buy the
there's nobody
goblins.
out. Yeah, there's nobody out that can do that. So
And these stay in my hand for the next round,
no,
right?
you toss everything out.
Toss
Oh,
it.
those are discarded.
Discarded? Okay,
Yeah.
right. Like a regular deck builder,
Yeah,
right?
like a regular.
So that's it for my turn then.
Is the command gamble or exclamation point gamble?
Exclamation point, gamble, space, number.
I did that.
Just like Narflick did. You lost 1,000 points.
It's Kerfunkel.
Kerfunkel, Narflick.
Same thing.
Alright.
And
Currently restricted to English.
Is your keyboard on like some weird language?
No,
Is your keyboard on like Spanish?
by all means,
that's-
smart Alec, go ahead and gamble 4,000 points for me.
That doesn't say that on our.
Alright. And then we flip over
You
this,
flip
right?
over the next one.
So, we're gonna put it in the hand cam over here. So
Alright.
we got Judge's coffee break. Quick, while he's not looking. Each player may discard their entire hand and draw new cards.
I'm going to keep my hand.
I'm going to discard my hand and draw new cards. So
Okay.
if I do that, I
Now you have to
reshuffle everything.
Yeah, you shuffle everything and then draw 5 new cards.
So
think I'm gonna
I can also do that.
Keep my
Yeah,
Yes.
I have no idea why.
That's
So
odd.
we shuffled these together and draw 5 now?
Yeah. But if he still had 5 cards in his deck, he would just draw from that. He wouldn't
Right.
shuffle.
Or if I only
any-
had the remaining 3, I'd draw 3 and then
Shuffle.
Shuffle and draw 2.
I would assume.
Okay.
Freaking twist.
Are you drawing 5 new ones?
Oh no, I'm keeping my hand.
So I'll go ahead and take my turn, correct?
Yeah, because you're first player.
So
now.
how many turns are there?
And that replaces
11.
our opening ceremony, right?
And so
Yeah,
are
4
we
for morning, 3 for
tallying
day.
the points when?
We're going to be doing it when the morning cards run out. So we have
Okay.
2 more morning cards to go
Okay.
before we
Alright.
tally points.
Gotcha.
So I have 6 recruit this time.
So now you can,
Now I can buy stuff.
yeah,
And
you can
things.
either go, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either
Right.
take 2 troublesome trios for 6 points. Or
Right.
you could take either the crummy, like one of the crummy cadets.
And start a solid base.
And what might also happen is, though, you might get another
Another
flip
one,
with
which is
2.
worth 2, yeah. I think I'm going to try that tack. So that gets put
Yeah,
there.
we got another backer.
So is there
and
any
then
way
I
for you
have-
to trim your deck, or
Yes.
Yes.
The janitor.
The
Just-
janitor,
okay.
if you want to put that under there. And then I also bought the blacksmith, which allowed me to trash a card from my hand or discard.
Nice.
But
And
only
also,
one.
the starter decks are going to come with now a bar wench and a I forgot what we called him, like a hog or something like that. So it's either worth 1 loot or 1 recruit, or you can trash another one from your hand and gain 2. So it's a way first to mill your deck, and secondly to have the stuff on there.
Mark, you are up. I wasn't able to afford anything with loot. I only had 1.
Wrong stack. I am going to go ahead and buy the son of a biscuit.
you 1 short now? It looks like you have 5, and you wanted to get the
You
sergeant.
could get
there.
So I should buy the sergeant then, right?
Oh, I'm not done. I am just going to shuffle after all. For some reason, I thought he was worth only 5. You buy my sergeant. You pull a Deanna.
I don't know what that means.
The sausages.
My foot.
to be in.
No. You pull a.
Huh?
I don't know what's going on right now.
I don't know.
How much are the catapults? 3?
Yeah,
Catapults
the
for
catapults for 3. I screwed up. Oh well.
Make it worse.
Well, I can just go ahead and start my fun round. I'm going to kill your subpar 7, Matt.
Oh.
No.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Right in the subpar.
And where would that describe?
Oh, right
to?
over here, right
On
to the
that
side.
Okay.
All right. I had much better loot before, but oh well. I have 4 recruits. I will go ahead and take the crummy cadets.
There you go. We now have another Bumbling Brothers.
Okay, and it's Josh's turn now.
Alright, I have 6 loot. So I'm gonna go buy that
Sergeant?
sergeant.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
You want to
Do you
pass
have
it
any
over to him?
recruit, or?
I have 1 recruit.
And yeah,
Well,
you, can't.
you ain't getting nothing.
So is that the end of your turn there, Josh?
Yeah, that would be the end of my turn.
Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 4, 5 table scraps, or 5 recruit, and only 1 loot, unfortunately.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, and then I've also got a bombardier here. So, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, take 1 card that grants attack power and put it back in your hand. I don't think I have any, because this is the only attack card that I
Yeah,
have.
so, I mean, you could look to see what your next couple of cards are, so you can plan ahead if you want to.
Sure, I could put, well, yeah. Whoops.
So Chat's asking, how can you tell the morning and night phases? Is there something on the back?
It's on the back of the card.
You wanna?
Yeah. So these are the morning cards here. They've got a little sign that says morning. Then we have the day cards. It's got a slightly different sun that says day. And then we have night cards, which has a crescent sun. I think that's called a moon. And it says
A
night
crescent
there.
sun. It's my new favorite thing.
There you go. So those go back there. I get an attack power of 2, which no one really has anything with only 2.
Actually, there
cards.
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
my
that.
quirky quintet.
It's quirky.
What's on the bottom of that?
My bumbling brothers. You can't.
That's
sure,
the only
go
thing
for my
you can-
bumbling brothers. You're going to do absolutely no damage,
So
and I'll
punch
laugh.
him
I
back
will-
in the face.
Yeah, right. I'll take out your quirky quintet. So get out of here, jerk. Mean. And then I've got 5 recruit sitting around, so I'm going to use that to buy myself another subpar 7.
All
And I'll
right.
put that in place there.
And it's been replaced by another subpar 7.
And that is the end of my turn.
And so now we're fully back to me. So we pass that over to you.
Oh, yeah.
We have a new morning card. You want to?
Sure thing. So, new morning card. Royal
There we go.
Donations. The Goblin
Oh,
King is so generous,
scored high.
or maybe he's just bad at handling money. Bonus, all players gain +2 loot this turn.
Wow.
That's going to be spendy. So I've got my next 5 cards. And let's see what I got
And this
here.
is the last morning phase, or there's one more?
This is the...
No, there's one more after.
this.
One more after.
So I've got...
So 4, 3, 4.
2, 3, 6. I have 8 loot.
Oof.
So the question is, what do I want to buy here?
A diamond ring?
Hmm.
I'm not going to help Matt. I could tell him what to do, which would be smart, but I'm not going to.
Man.
And I've only got one...
But this was a cooperative game. I thought we were trying to build
Yeah.
goblin towers together. Can we hold hands and sing Kumbaya?
we
So
could.
up that whole like explanation phase, you were just with ADD up the wazoo and like ooh shiny.
I don't what?
Exactly.
So I'm going to buy a shield bearer. And that goes directly on top
Yes.
of that. And then I've still got 3 recruit left. I said 8 before, right? I think I said 8.
So get some
there's
candy.
3. I'm going to buy a box of shinies.
Wait, that's the wrong one. Oh, you still have 3 loot left.
Yeah, 3 loot
Okay.
left. And I've only got 1 recruit, so I can't do anything with that. So that's going to end my turn. So now I would draw back up. I only have 1 card left in the deck.
Yes. So
I
you
would
draw
shuffle
your first
everything.
one and then shuffle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so then it is your turn, Peter.
All right. So I have 4 loot power because of our lovely royal donations. So I think I'm going to take this really cool candy diamonds.
Good choice.
Ooh, candy diamond.
And then I have 5 recruit power. So I think I'm going to continue my strategy of building solid bases and pick up a second Crumby credits.
I've got a quick question for you here, Mark. Can you build on top of a shield bearer or no?
No, that's exactly what I said.
Okay.
So how many towers can you be building at one time?
3.
3.
3? Okay.
Now you can attack your own stuff.
Oh, if you want to get rid of...
yeah, because I had to do that earlier today when I was playing. I had to take it down, and that's how I beat the pants off of Deanna.
Okay.
She beat me before, so
I think you're up, Mark.
You had to get some revenge.
had to. All right, I'm gonna. You just go ahead and pass me that bombardier real quick.
Sure thing. Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. Flip over the next one.
And the next one we got here is a coordinator. Another coordinator.
All right. I have 4 recruits, so just go ahead and give me a troublesome trio, please.
Sure thing. Troublesome trio.
All right. And I am done.
Okay. So, Josh, it's your turn.
First up, I'm going to play Bodyguard to draw a card.
Nice.
I have all the recruit
All of them.
and none of the loot. I have 3 loot because we get +2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have 3. What can I get for
You
3?
can get a box of shinies.
That's it?
Yep.
Pile of chow.
Or
Oh, I'm
a
sorry.
pile
You
of
could
chow,
get a pile.
or
Or
a troublesome trio.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No,
up
you
there.
cannot get troublesome trio.
Oh, no, that's...
Oh, that's 3
What's
recruit.
A pile of chow is more.
Plus 3 recruit.
Plus 3 recruit.
I want the box of shinies.
All right.
Okay. And what's underneath
Box
it?
of shinies.
Another box of shinies.
Box of shinies. Now, what we're going to do with this also is that these stacks, as you go down, they're going to get. There's going to be stronger stuff underneath.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
So they stay solid choices
Yeah.
throughout the game.
Yeah, because you'll see when we get into like the end phase, about the only thing that goes on there is that sometimes that you need the extra points
Yeah.
to take somebody down. So
All right, and I have 6 recruit.
you can get a subpar 7 and a Bumbling Brothers,
We could also get a troublesome trio.
or you said 6 or 7.
6.
And there's also the quirky quintet is available as well.
So
And we have one more round before we score. So
I will take the subset 7, or what is it?
subpar 7.
Subpar 7.
Okay.
And that's how much? 2?
That's
That's 4.
4.
Okay.
And it gives you 7 victory points.
Okay.
So Josh is like chilling over here. We got to make sure.
And these
that-
towers come down at the end of each morning phase, or they
Nope,
stay
they
up?
stay up.
Okay. So I'll put that on top of my brothers.
What's the one is that the 5 that's down there?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bubble
okay.
brother. And then next card.
Next card is the quirky quintet. It is a 2 recruit for 2 defense with 5 victory points.
So I have 2 left, so I guess I'll take...
Well, you could do that or the Bumbling Brothers. The Bumbling Brothers is 5 strength with 2 victory.
Yeah, I'll do another Bumbling Brothers.
Go with the higher defense, and there you go.
We have a Quirky Quintet.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
All right,
Okay.
so
So now it's going to come back to me, but then it's going to rotate to you, so you're now the first player, Josh. And the last morning card we have is Prize Raffle.
So how many different morning cards and...
Ooh, this is a fun one.
So there are no losers, well, at least not any important ones. Flip in turn order. Each player may purchase 1 card from the shop lineup and put it in their discard pile at no cost.
now for this purpose, this is the only
That's a
side.
shop.
Yeah,
That's a shop.
These are not
Nope.
shop. All right.
Interesting.
Alright, so I get any of those cards for free?
Yep.
1. So you have 2 janitors.
Does it refresh after he picks
Yep.
one? Okay.
Okay.
There's 2 coordinators, a shield bearer, a bodyguard, and a janitor.
Now, if you take a shield bearer this round, it goes into your discard pile.
So I can't play it till...
until you draw it.
Okay. And then what do the coordinators do?
Coordinators allow you to move your goblin cards anywhere within your platform.
And they also give you 2 recruit power.
Okay. Janitor is the one that lets me trash stuff.
Correct.
Yes. And it actually allows you to trash stuff from here as well.
Okay. I'm going to take another bodyguard.
All right.
Interesting. What's the bodyguard do
Not
again?
my babies.
Ooh.
Mountain of Gold.
Mountain O Gold.
Oh.
There's no other special on that, right? Just
Nope. I mean, it's
+5.
plus 5 loot power special?
no. I was talking about the what you call
Oh,
it.
yeah, no. We're just doing drafting.
I mean, I like the Mountain of Gold, but I don't know. I would ask Mark what he would think, but I don't think
I ain't
there's
telling
any
you
good
nothing.
reason.
It's a friendly game. Hold hands, sing kumbaya.
You know what?
I'm gonna take.
I
the
just
Mountain.
found a great deal for you, by the way. It's a bridge. It's for sale. You get naming rights and everything, and there's already a Peter name on the plaque.
So this is Scavenger. This is the new one that came up. So Scavenger is choose 1 card from your discard pile and put it into your hand, or draw 1 card.
I think I'm going to actually take that one.
Come on, Sergeant. Come on, Sergeant. Damn it.
That's a janitor.
That's
not
like a sergeant.
No, not
It's
even.
the sergeant
Sergeant
of
of
cleaning.
clothes.
Yeah, waste disposal.
Yeah.
No, I'll take the shield bearer.
Okay.
Grumble.
And that gets replaced with the shield bearer.
You tried, Mark.
I tried.
Alright. So my turn?
Yes, it is.
And it's only $29 US, free shipping in the US.
So with my sergeant, I can just attack whoever for 3.
Yep.
So he has a shield.
You can't touch him.
Can't touch him.
You can touch yourself.
I want to touch myself.
You can touch his
You can
troublesome
touch
trio.
Oh!
So I'll touch your double trio, Mark.
He's gonna touch it gently.
Look, I offered my hand in peace.
We're just
And
gonna put
you're
this one off to the
like-
side because it's a starter, like a starter item. So we're just gonna keep it off to
Okay.
the side,
Okay.
so it doesn't get all mixed up.
And then
It's on, little boy.
I
Whoa.
have 8
Oh.
loot.
8 loot.
That's a lot.
Oh.
You could buy anything.
I could buy anything. I could buy a mansion.
A shield bearer.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a shield bearer.
Right.
Okay, and which I'm assuming you're
That
gonna
leaves
put
you
out a
with
big
3
tower.
left.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's chocolate coins.
Ooh, +2 loot or +4 recruit.
That's like the opposite
much
of
is
my
that?
For 4,
diamond candy.
You
or
can
candy
not afford
diamonds.
it.
So all I could buy is a big other box of shinies with 3, right?
That is correct.
Yes. Or a pile of chow.
I want more shinies.
More shinies.
There you go. Box of shinies. And it
Why'd
is
you tell him
my
where
turn.
to put that shield bearer?
That's where I was putting the shield bearer.
It's
Mark,
not a
I'm not-
shield bear. So I've got a bombardier, but I don't think that'll really help me much. Will it?
Nope.
Obama deer?
Yeah, I have an Obama
Well,
deer.
you can look in your deck to see
Is
if
that
you have
like
any attack, but you
former
didn't get any.
President Obama and a deer?
Yes, I know I didn't get any attack, but I just want to see what I have coming up here.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Hmm.
So I've got 4 recruit, which isn't really fantastic.
You can get 2 Corku Quintets.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I'm going to get 2 quirky quintets. I'm going to build 2 separate towers there.
Oh, come on, stack them up.
No, it's fine. And then I've got a whopping 2 loot.
Nothing you can buy.
So nothing I can do there. So that's going to end my turn. So Peter, it's your turn.
It is my turn. I'm just taking a look at what is out here of interest. I think I'm going to use my blacksmith to trash one of my table scraps.
Just leave it off to the side because it's a starter item.
Yep, that allows me to draw a card. Alright. Now I have 5 by power.
You don't want to do anything with it.
Yeah, like those chocolate coins.
You're going to donate it to me.
I mean, look, the chocolate coins would go with my candy diamonds.
You could have the whole collector set there.
I could have the whole collector set.
Get ready for Hanukkah.
Actually, I do like the versatility of that. I think that's what I'm going to do, even though Mark suggested it, so it seems like a trap.
And that got replaced with another bomb.
You fell into my trap card.
You've
It's all right.
his tarp card.
I have 4 recruits, so what I can do is I can pick up. I'm going to pick up a quirky quintet.
And you could also pick up the Bumbling Brothers, too.
You're right, which I will do. Then I will put them on these crummy cadets.
Look, if you recall, I just said I'm going to screw up Matt. I didn't say about anything else. But since somebody stole my sergeant, and they're on my
It's my fault you couldn't
list.
afford him.
Look, I'm not
You
involved.
manage your loot better.
That's right.
I've got
You
this.
stay out
Yeah.
He's poking the bear right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and spend I have 5 loot. I'm going to go ahead and take a Bombardier, please.
Bombardier! And you've got the catapult, too, in there, so that could be...
I have a catapult.
Yeah.
Guess where that is?
Oh,
It's in your head
look.
right there.
Oh, another Bombardier. I'm just going to go ahead and blow up one of your quirky quintets there.
No, that's fine. Well, he's got a quirk... No, he doesn't.
I can't touch any of his stuff yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that gets blown up.
And then I have 1 recruit. So I am done. All right, so now we get to our... past the first player token over to me.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go and score. I have 5.
So should I be recording this?
Yeah.
Alright, so Mark has 5.
I have 13.
13 for Peter.
I have 12.
Matt has 12.
What do you have 12? Oh, yeah.
And I have 11.
Yep.
Holy Jeebus.
Mark, how many do you have?
So why are we
Oh, I know why that's 5.
What?
Don't worry.
What's wrong?
Don't worry. You're not going to have 12
powers
for
don't go away? Like,
They stay.
I think it's a constant scoring. There's
Yeah.
3 score phases.
3 score phases.
So,
alright,
we keep
these are
those
points we
points.
have.
Yeah.
But if we lose something,
It doesn't count negatively against you.
we okay. Alright.
Well, it counts to the point that you no longer have those points, but
Yes.
you can't
You
go
can't get them
negative.
Right.
again.
Yeah,
But
so
like if I keep this, I'll get 11 points each round, and end the game with 33 points. Technically.
Yes.
if you can keep them, yeah, you're going to score them on each one of the phases.
Right.
Okay.
Not keeping them. And go ahead and flip the day.
Okay, so we got our first day card coming up. So how do these compare? Day to morning. Is it drastically different or is it the same vein?
Pretty much same vein.
Okay. So dance competition. Oh yeah. Because dancing
Dance
is the
mark.
most important type of competition, trash all the cards in the crowd and replace them. Pass the first player to the left. Oh, so you're
This is the crowd?
Yeah, that's a crowd.
Oh, there are some good cards out
yeah,
here.
there were. And you're the first player now, Josh.
I'm the first player now.
Sure, like that.
That's because Josh won the dance.
no.
off, right?
This is only because that's the Troublesome Trio. These do run out, so they don't replenish. The Troublesome Trios don't replenish.
Okay. Oh, it's from there.
Yeah.
I'm aware of my surroundings and an active participant of this game.
Ooh, the Goblin Goblins. I like that.
You're not getting it.
I don't like that. There's 2 of them.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure you go last this round.
So first
Shut
up,
up. Captain Obvious.
I'm going to use my bodyguard.
And what does that do?
I'm
Draw
going
a
to draw a
card.
card. So I have 2 money bags.
Mr. Moneybags over here.
2 money?
I don't
Nothing.
think I can do anything with those, so those go away. I have 3 recruits.
You can get a
Troublesome Trio or a Quirky Quintet.
those two.
Quirky Quintet has 2 defense and 5 victory points. Troublesome Trio has 3 defense and 3 victory points.
And the catapults do 3?
Correct.
Can you do anything extra with your damage? Like, if you have damage? Or
Only with the Sergeant. Sergeant allows you to attack another target.
Okay. So you can split that up if you have the Sergeant, otherwise...
Oh, yeah, only between 2 targets. Or for every Sergeant. So if you have 3 Sergeants, you can take out 3 towers.
But he's got a Bombardier, so he can attack up to 5 points of damage.
So it really doesn't matter too much? Like, the 1 point really doesn't matter?
Not really.
You guys are just lucky I haven't gotten a cannon yet, okay?
Oh!
To be fair,
So-
I haven't gotten a cannon yet either.
To be fair, I haven't seen the cannon in the game.
Don't push the button. You're somewhat on my good side.
So give me the 5.1.
Oh, Mark.
yeah,
It's 1 less defense, and either thing takes them both out, right?
Yeah.
Also, for
From
the other Peter
my-
out there, you and I, we got this.
And so that gets replaced with a Bumbling Brothers.
Are you sure that's going to be the largest aluminum D20? Have you actually checked that for fact? Or you making false assumptions?
No, from what
Matt,
all the research
you wanna
I've
sign
done, it is
everything
the
up so they can
largest
see this bottom
Because my
row.
buddy has one that's
Yeah.
like this freaking big.
solid aluminum machine.
I don't know if it's machine or not. It's definitely solid aluminum, and it dented the hell out of my tables before. It's big. Just saying.
It's the largest one I've seen for sale.
There.
So some people might have
That's
some
only
that they
Josh's
had
head.
Homemade.
No,
homemade.
he bought it. He's
Yeah, but
I have 2 cards sitting over here. While
That's right. Peter's represent.
Oh, that's okay. That's left over. This is my hand. Okay. So I've got. It's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter Hayward.
It's Peter Chaywood.
Peter C. Hayward.
Yeah, Peter Chaywood.
Peter Shea.
No, Peter C. Hayward.
That's what I'm saying, Peter Chaywood. So I've got 3 recruit. I'm going to use that for a Bumbling Brothers. I'll make a 3rd tower over here with that. And then I've also got a whopping 2 loot, which I can't do anything with, so it's going to end my turn.
All right.
$22.10, 56 back.
I have.
A lot. Holy.
Peter C. Chayward.
Are those salt sinkers? All right, I have a whopping
A cup?
7 recruit.
Oh.
So I'm going to pick up this really cool
Gobba Goblins.
Gobbo Goblins.
Bastardo.
And then I have 4 loot power. The only 4 out there is the Bombardier, which if I got, I'm pretty sure Mark would stab me in the side, maybe.
That's the best reason to get it.
I think I'm going to pick up a Pio O Chow.
Yeah, so you can do another freaking Gobbo Goblins?
Look, what do you want from me, Mark?
He wants you to
Well
not
played,
build
sir.
so big
Well
towers.
You salt the egg.
And that will be it.
Oh, that Troublesome Trio should not be in there.
Okay.
It should be up top.
I'll just shove that right up there. Replace it with an ordinary octet.
Ooh. 888s.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
I'm surprised you didn't do the 777 since.
Well, we
The subpar 7.
I am 1 short.
One egg short of a dozen.
So I will go ahead and take a subpar 7 to start
Okay.
and hope for a 2-pointer to flip over.
What's the defense on that subpar 7?
7.
I don't think that's right.
It's 7 minus 4.
Oh, look at that. It's right
Oh, we have a reference.
Quick reference.
Subpar.
There you go.
It's not quite 7.
So now this passes to
Me.
Again.
yeah.
Again.
Right.
Luckily, I stacked the deck to where there's not another one. There was too
Let's
many
see what
pass to
a
the
special
left.
day is, Matt.
So
Oh,
it could theoretically happen where...
It says pass the card to your right.
No, it doesn't. You're a liar.
Surplus.
Oh,
More is
yeah.
always better. Each player immediately draws 1 additional card.
This could be really bad for some of you.
Okay, so that is we all get an extra card this round. Pretty nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, you win. I didn't know we
Look,
were Macho
man.
Manning off.
Gets to You're snapping this.
Some of us are part of Florida Supercon Championship Wrestling.
Plays,
All right, well, my money back.
I play John Hammond.
Absolutely nothing.
An old man.
I have 4 recruits. I will go for another Crummy Cadets, please.
Crummy Cadets. They got a really high defense.
They do.
Yes. And the Bombardier, look at the top 3 cards.
Yeah, I thought you were buying the Bombardier.
Hey, look, a Bombardier.
Oh,
Look at the top 3 cards. Oh, you bastards. However, I now have 7 attack. What's the point numbers of who's in the lead on the actual written pad?
I'm in the lead.
Peter's in the lead.
Look, these cost 7.
They do.
I can see that, but it'll only take out 5 points.
No.
8 or 10. And what's the stack over there with your...
This one with the shield bearer.
Yeah.
Shield Bear.
I have a Bumbling Brothers in the bottom for 5, for subpar 7 on top of that for 3.
And then what's the other stack?
Bumbling Brothers in the bottom for 5 and a Quirky Quintet for 2.
7. For 2, okay. And what's your point score is that?
I have 11 points.
What does Matt have?
12.
It's a close race.
And what does Peter have?
13.
13. I also have no offensive cards.
That's a pretty offensive strategy.
What?
Since I got a whole crap line of attack, I'm going to start taking out some of these shield bearers. So
Shield Bear.
shield bearers. There's
Shield
more
bearer.
than one out on the. So go ahead, Matt. Since you run your mouth,
And take Josh's off?
No, I'll take yours off.
I'd like to point out he also has a Quirky Quintet that has 2.
Oh, I'm aware what it
Okay.
is. It's just that
You can't attack multiple things.
yeah, you could, because I don't have my sergeant out.
Oh, I see. So, okay. I didn't realize.
Alright. So it says my turn.
It's your turn now, Josh.
Mark picked the right move.
No, oh yeah, I did the what? I did the right move.
Yeah, because my bodyguard was there, ready for attack. So I'm going to draw a card now.
When you use the bot, ooh, hold on. Bump.
Shield Bear.
Shield bear.
So I have all the loot right now.
And not a lot of the recruits.
No, I got some recruit too.
Oh.
I have 10 loot.
That's
Definitely gonna
impressive.
buy janitor because I need to start getting rid of some. No, I want the Bombardier. What am I talking about?
Jerk.
There you go.
I'll take one of these guys. That's 4.
the Alchemist.
Ooh, what's the Alchemist?
Loot
Plus
power.
1 loot and plus 1 recruit. And as often as you like, convert loot power into recruit power or recruit power into loot power at a 2-to-1 ratio, rounding down.
And that's how much?
4.
4.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
I'll buy that for $1.
I have 2 left. I don't think I can buy anything.
And
for
there's
2.
another janitor out there.
Look.
There's nothing for 2.
Does
loot.
having like a full board of janitors wipe the board, or would you just stop with a full board of janitors?
I think there's only 3.
Oh, okay. Just one.
They're just hanging out, man.
All right, and I have 4 recruit.
Janitor is
So
a
you can
laid-back
buy-
job.
Subpar 7
Or the Quirky Quintet or the Troublesome Trio.
or the Fab 5.
I thought you said you had 4.
Oh, he's got 4.
How are you
lied.
supposed to buy that with... That's a 5.
Because he does that, we say he's cheating and we kick him out of the game.
Whoa!
That's aggressive.
That's a new aggressive
I'm gonna play
strategy.
the subpart
I was so
seven.
cheated too. In the first game I played on the stream, I went like this. I took all my attack and all my stuff, and I put it like the first 6 cards in my hand. I started shuffling, and I was doing this in front of the camera. Deanna didn't see me do it, but I was doing it like this.
Is this the one you won?
No, it was when I lost. I
Oh,
wasn't going to
okay.
win anyway. So then what I did was I took it up and I went like that to the camera. It's all red and one yellow, and I was like, I go boom boom.
Isn't that a euphemism for pooping?
Something, yes, it is.
So I'm going to play my Bombardier first, and I'm going to get rid of your Quirky Quintet there.
Man, I thought we were friends.
I mean, all is fair in looting and recruiting. Then I have 8 loot. And what am I going to use that for? I'm going to buy a coordinator. And I'm going to... Well, let's replenish that. So there's a food stand. So a food stand is +2 loot and +2 recruit.
So it's like a worse version of All My Candy.
It's actually a better version if you think about it, because you're getting 2 and 2.
It's either or.
The
Yours
other
either
one is
or.
4 or 2, and
But that's
then
either or.
Yeah,
That
this is
one's
2
both.
and 2.
2
oh,
and 2.
it's
Yeah.
2 and 2.
So it's a diversification.
I misread cards.
So then I get to look at the top 3 and put them back in any order. It says. Yeah. Okay.
Is-
That's. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't
but-
matter.
Is this
Matters
Twist
to me.
stream anniversary?
Actually, it could
It was on
matter.
Friday.
Oh! Happy stream anniversary, guys.
Then I've still got 3.
Who won?
One.
Oh, Mr. Frightful was the grand prize winner, right?
We had a couple.
Figures.
It was Mr. F, right?
Mr. Revel won one of the round.
Oh, he won one of the runner-up prizes. So then I'm gonna buy a catapult, and I don't have anything I can do with 1 recruit, so that's gonna end my turn.
Alright. Brings it to my turn.
We got a lot of cool art for these two. The janitor looks like a
I'm going to
grumpy
use the
old man.
scavenger
Looks like Matt.
Thank you.
to get a plus
That's the
3
salt
pile o chow.
Pilot Chow.
Then I will use the blacksmith to go ahead and scrap one of these plus 1 table scraps. I have 3 recruit or 3 loot power from the blacksmith and the 2 money bags. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that name table scraps with a pile of chow. With my 5 recruit, I'm gonna pick up one of the Fab 5.
Okay.
And I will put him over here.
Flip over the next one, please.
Of course.
Got a Fab 5.
I have 2 recruits, so go ahead and give me a quirky quintet, please.
Quirky Quintet. And that gets replaced with...
Oh, wait, whoa. Sorry, not even my turn.
Nope. Next round. So, next round up, we have Store Credit. Goblin accounting error in your favor.
Ooh, plus 1 loot power.
All players gain plus 1 loot and flip past the first player card to the left.
So, we'll start off with, I'll take the quirky quintet, please. Now, we will be scoring after this round.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and then now I have 5 recruits. I will go ahead and take a catapult, please.
Merry Christmas.
I mean, 5 loot.
I'll loot, whatever. I did not misspeak.
And is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
My turn.
See.
I will play my bodyguard.
What does that do?
Lets me draw a card. We all have plus 1 loot, right?
Yeah.
I
Correct.
have 3 loot, including that. So
Box of Shinings.
I'm gonna buy a catapult.
No, it's getting violent now.
I like how it looks over me. It's like, oh, don't worry. I see you over there.
And then I have 3 recruits.
So you can buy with that... No,
Troublesome
a
Trio.
Troublesome Trio,
I'll
yeah.
buy the trio. I'll hang out with my subpar 7. Or
Target.
the
Target.
And that's the end of your turn?
that's in my turn.
Okay, so we have plus 1 loot this round, right? So I've got 7 loot. What am I going to buy with 7 loot?
All the things.
I'm going to buy a food stand.
Oh, you're getting my food theme over here.
Wow.
Ooh.
Mountain of gold.
And I'm going to buy a catapult. And then I've got 5 recruit also.
It's gonna be a high scoring round.
For 5 recruit, I can get myself a Fab 5 essentially. So I'm going to buy a Fab 5, and I'm going to put that on top of the Bumbling Brothers. And that will be the end of my turn.
Hey, Carl.
Coral!
If you have an attack, you need to take out that one over there.
Have you seen me buy an attack?
He does not have any
Yeah,
attack.
he has not bought a single attack. He's playing Mr. Nice
He bought his
Goblin.
first catapult. I bought my first catapult. I have the sergeant, and you have
All the attack.
a couple bombardiers, 2 catapults, and that's it. If I
Alright.
keep it in my head right.
So, I'm going to play my chocolate coins for recruit power, and I have that pile chow. I'm which gets me 7. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of these goblins, put it on top of my bumbling brothers.
Oh, you're a target now.
And then I have 7 loot power because of our lovely store. But I think what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to get a mountain of gold.
Come on, cannon. Come on. Cannon!
Oh.
Cannon is 5 attack. Ooh, that's rough.
So we score,
We
right?
score.
Okay, so what do you have, Mark?
I have 20.
Peter?
I have 33.
Matt?
19.
18.
21, 26. Yeah, 33.
So I should add these up.
That's generally what you do when you have cumulative points. going
I mean,
on.
you could also just add all 3 at the end.
You could. That way
No,
it's
but we need to know
secret.
what the points are if asked. It's common knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Now, you don't have to worry about this moving forward because there's going to be a nice little center board with a little token that you can just move over on the numbers.
Okay.
So that way you can just go ahead and do it.
So Peter's beating all our butts with 46 points. I'm second with 37.
Oh, see, you're right.
Matt's at 31 and Mark's at 25.
I'll catch up.
He's catching up. He's catching,
Catching up.
Oh, don't. Oh, it's.
Now
I have
we
my
need-
catch up mechanic.
What about your mustard mechanic?
I got mustard gas. Wait, hold on.
No.
Oh, man, really?
So who's player 1 right
I am player 1,
Okay, so
unless...
It's nighttime.
Yep.
I'm going to start a
The contest. Who do you think's going to win? So we got food samples. Limit 1 per customer. Don't be greedy. Bonus: all players gain +1 recruit this turn. Pass the first player card to the player on the left. You stack these like that, didn't you?
I did not actually. Oh, +1 recruit power. All right, awesome. Oh, that's.
What am I doing?
Alright, what are you
What
doing?
sucks is I don't have the gold for it.
Oh,
What?
no, the cannon.
I got my bombardier.
So we get +1 recruit this round. Yeah.
5 attack. What's that? Subpar 7 going down. Wait, you're the biggest threat, but so is Josh. And Matt is still ahead.
Josh has actual attack power. I'm just pointing out...
I don't care if he's got. Well, he's also got that stupid freaking. He's a. Hey, I got somebody to protect me. I got a bodyguard.
I actually have 2 bodyguards.
I got 2 bodyguards. So when you play the card, if you play a card when somebody attacks you, you got to say, "Not my babies."
Oh Jesus.
He has nothing to do with this. However, I am going to do everybody a favor.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, you're not going to the sound of that. Since you're too stupid not to get some catapult cards, I'm
Is it-
taking out your bumbling brothers and going to go knock out 12 points. Because I have a sinking suspicion that Josh is going to bust out with a freaking bodyguard as soon as it's his turn. Pass me the troublesome trio, please.
See, now he's got you worried.
I'm not. I'm doing math. Let's see it, Josh.
My turn?
It's your turn.
I got my sergeant. So you just took out 12 points for me.
No, for me.
For me. Like,
Oh.
Like,
So
Yeah,
he doesn't
you're who
have
I'm going to catch up to. So it's do I attack you or do I smack Matt a little bit
Nah.
just so he doesn't catch up to me?
Nah. Mark's got a shield bear.
I only have 3 attack.
Hey, oh, throw it at my shield bearer.
You can't hit me for 3.
Can't hit you. So
No.
all you do is hit Matt's subpar 7.
you can-
Yeah.
No, he
yeah,
does
you can
have
hit
a
the
troublesome trio over here.
Yeah, but I'm not a threat to him.
Or a quirky quintet that's worth 5 points but only 2 defense. But he's not a threat to you, I mean. I'm just pointing out options.
No. I completely understand. So I can take out Matt's 7 points, or I can take out 5 points.
See,
I'm taking out the 7.
yeah, because it's a higher point value.
And Matt's a little bit closer to me in point value, so we're done.
Ooh, burn.
So we got, what do we have this round? +1 loot or recruit?
+1 recruit.
Alright, so I have 1 loot, so I can't do anything with that.
I mean, you could look at it.
I paid my surgeon loot.
There you go.
So I have 6 recruit.
Whatever.
You could take in a subpar 7. And hope for another, what is it? One of the other 2-pointers.
True.
Sure, let's go with the subpar 7.
Wait, why am I helping you?
Yeah. There you go. Because it's not help. And that gets replaced with a Fab 5. And it's my turn now?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a 2 out there.
Okay. So, what can I do here that'll be fun and exciting? So, I've got... Unfortunately, I've only got 5 loot. Ah.
Only 5 loot.
Only
That leaves
5
you
loot.
1 short of the card everyone wants.
I know.
Everyone but me. Just so we're clear on that.
I'm going to use that to...
What's sad is I can't even buy it.
I'm going to buy a catapult.
It's alright, it happens.
And then I've got a coordinator and some table scraps. So what I'm going to do with the coordinator is I'm going to take my Fab 5 and move it to its own column now. And then I get +2 recruit power, so I've got 4 recruit in toto.
Toto.
You can get a troublesome trio.
That sucks. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get a troublesome trio, and I will put that on top of the Bumbling Brothers. And that will end my turn.
Alright.
Mark, why can't we stack the cards physically and make cool towers?
Well, we have something planned for this.
Alright, so what? We
A
have
dexterity-based game
1 recruit.
with miniature
That gives me
catapults.
5 recruit.
It's
So I'm going to get one of
goblins.
our Fab 5. I'm going to put him on our crumbly
Got a lot of cards over there. Oh, Mark's got more cards. I don't like that.
credits.
He's
Then
got more
I have
points.
5 by. We're getting a little too late.
He's
in the
got 28
game
points on the
for-
board.
Shh, stop telling people what I have. It's not cool.
Not
I want you to take. I want,
Not
no,
cool,
it's
man.
Cool,
I want
bro.
you to start taking some catapults.
No, there's like no reason for
He's
me
like,
to
I'll
get a
just keep
catapult.
rebuilding. You have to stop that. I'll rebuild
Come at me,
it.
bro.
I'll build it
I'll
faster.
rebuild it.
I'll get a pile of
getting the foods.
chow.
I need to get a chance to bet on who will win.
Actually, no. I don't want a pile chow. I'm going to take that coordinator.
Mr. Frightful says he bet the farm on you, Peter. I didn't know we were allowed to bet farms, but
Hey, man.
I do live in Dayton.
Mr.
If
Fredful
you're-
lives on the edge of his points and gambles them all away, so he only has like a
uh,
handful of
well,
points.
don't call him out. Okay, so it's the new nighttime round. What's
All right,
going
so
on?
after
Ooh.
the next round, the game is over.
More is always better. Surplus. Each player may immediately draw 1 extra card.
Ooh, that's good.
Whoa, don't bet that on me.
Guys.
Some things are not worth betting, Peter.
I think he means his name.
I mean,
So here's the cool thing. When I play it, I get to shuffle my entire deck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
So who's first?
I am first.
Finally, after like 6 attempts at him going first.
I'm going to
We did
use
it and we
Scavenger to draw a card because I can't use one from my graveyard.
So you actually have the prime position because you're going to be going last.
Oh, we forgot to
During the final
replace
round.
Oh,
that.
final round.
All right.
Yeah, it's good because you can score the most points.
I'm going to use the blacksmith
It doesn't
to
matter what I buy,
trash
'cause whatever cards here
the
are
money
mine.
bag to draw a card. All right. Now I can buy more than one, correct?
Oh yeah.
All right.
As
Just so
many as
we're
you
on
can
the
afford.
same page. I have 7. So I'm going to use that to pick up Goblins.
And that gets replaced with a pint-sized pack.
Yeah. Then I will put that there. And I have another 4.
Oh Jesus.
So I'll go ahead and pick up a troublesome trio. I will put that
You got a lot of stuff there, buddy.
there. And then I have a box of shinies that I will buy a card I can't ever use. So I'll buy a pile
More
of chat.
food.
More food! Food for the food god.
Okay, so Mark, I think it's finally your turn.
Are we sure?
I don't know. Are you building?
What day is it? Is my Kickstarter over?
It's over. You've successfully funded. Congratulations.
Yay!
Mark, you gonna buy your cannon so you can not use it?
So salty, Josh.
You know, technically, if I had enough, I could buy it, put it in here, because since I have to draw 3 cards to look at them, and I don't have 3 cards here, I get to shuffle them in.
But you don't.
Huh?
You don't have enough to buy it.
I don't have enough to buy it. So
But
it
he's
could've
saying
been-
he might get more attack.
Yeah, it could be. It could have been really bad.
Hopefully not.
So, how many points you got on the table over there, Josh?
Me?
He's
Yeah,
got 10, 17, 24, 30, 33.
I mean, you got Peter?
I don't know, man.
8, 16, plus 13, 29.
Crap, yours is like the
Oh,
highest.
Josh actually has the most.
Oh, see, there you go. Josh has the most.
Well, I don't know what Mark has over there.
I have a lot now. Oh, I have 20 still. There's no 2s on the board, right?
No.
I will buy another catapult.
Catapults.
And I have 8 damage.
For me?
I'll make you waste the card if you got it. Yeah, I'll take out that third stack there.
That
He's
third
got
stack.
Thanks for my body guy.
it. No, you gotta say it.
What was it?
Not my babies. Not my babies.
Wow.
That
was
that was interesting.
okay. Is that like a prearranged?
That's Josh's requisite
That's what he said
female
That's
D&D
just.
voice.
He said this like 20 minutes ago.
I did say it. Whenever you play that stupid bodyguard, not
Look.
my babies.
I'm secretly a
It's my turn?
goldfish.
Huh?
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Yep, it's your turn.
My other bodyguard's gonna come out and get me out of the car. Just so you know what's going on.
That would have been awesome because, all right, so yeah, I play my sergeant. No, I play the bombardier and I play the sergeant. I have all the cards out. It's like, yeah, attack your 1. Fine. I attack it again. Nope.
Well, it was like, draw another card. I already had a bodyguard in my hand. I'm like, it's my other bodyguard. I kind of wish I didn't draw this card. Alright, so I have 2 recruit, which I can't do anything with.
Correct.
But you are now wide open for attack. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge.
Maybe.
You can't be talking to me.
No, I'm not talking to you.
I have 4 loot.
You can buy a box of shinies or a pile of chow or catapult.
Which
Or candy diamonds. Candy diamonds are nice.
which I can't do anything with.
They're a girl's
this.
best friend.
Look, they're great. They're
Right now-
delicious. They're magically delicious.
Candy diamonds are not forever though because you do eat them.
I'll buy a catapult in case something weird happens.
I don't know. What if it's just like really sweet tasting diamonds?
Well, we do
Just
have
like
one more
a
round, and you
cannonball.
Well, how many cards you got? You don't have
I-
anything
oh,
to
that
cycle
doesn't-
through.
what am I doing?
I'm not gonna cycle. I don't.
I thought that gets replaced. I'm crazy.
And then I have a catapult. So anything for 3 over there, I could keep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
He
got his
he's
troublesome
I got a
Trio.
troublesome trio here.
don't even look over here. It's he's.
Yeah.
I mean,
He does
he's
have a
going
3.
for
he does. He also has a troublesome trio, and so does
No.
Matt.
Nope.
I'm gonna go for Peters.
I thought,
I thought you were bros.
thought we were friends.
So it's my turn.
You invite me over to play a game,
Yes, it's your turn.
and then you launch rocks at me.
I'm
I
gonna
forgot I had that card.
I'm gonna catapult this stack here, Josh.
Yeah, bring out a bodyguard now. What?
Your soup subpar 7. Is it okay? Did I hit your tower? Does it go boom boom?
It goes boom boom.
I
Okay.
think they're gonna win.
Okay, good. Then I've got.
I've been
let's
trying
see.
to dark horse it this entire time.
I've got 5 loot, which I will use to. I don't
You have 36 points on the board. You have 40 some odd already.
I don't.
Guess what?
I don't understand.
The odds are in your favor.
Or ever.
Whoa! Now they're gonna set me on fire, and I'm gonna have to fight in some kind of weird game arena.
So I've
I
got,
might go
Worst
hungry.
hand for a final round.
I've got 7 recruit now, and I'm going to use that on a pint-sized pack, and I'm going to put that. It doesn't really matter does it. Yeah, I'm going to put that on the Fab 5 there. And that'll be the end of my turn. Peter.
No. First player
Actually, this is not bad hand.
passes over to you.
Oh, there's 2 rounds.
Oh, it's 2 more rounds.
There's
Oh,
2.
no,
Man.
wrong one. I can tell you that much right now. That's closing ceremonies. The other one.
Yeah.
It's when you're messing with those. I thought it was kind of.
Okay, Holiday Feast, a traditional goblin feast of delicious roast beast. All players gain +2 recruit this turn.
Ooh.
Good night, Mr. Fifel. I'm going to win for you. For you and Peter.
Okay, so I've got a Bombardier I'm going to play. So I look at the top 3, but I get to shuffle my
yes.
deck now. Okay. So look at the top 3 cards of your deck, take 1 card.
Well, you should have taken that 1 card out and then shuffled the remaining stack.
Whoops. I think this was,
Cheater.
I think that was the top one. So 1, 2, 3. That doesn't have any attack. So let's see. I also have a catapult, so I'm going to play that. I have 5 attack now. Let me just see what's going on over there.
So we will get through.
I'm going to take out that Fab 5.
You sure?
Yeah. It was just too nice
Take out.
looking.
Put those over. Because the tower you shot.
I don't know. It's looking dark for me, Peter.
No
Grimdark.
troublesome trio. Yes, there is one.
Then what else do we get this round?
+2.
Oh, it's over here. I'm crazy. +2 recruit. Okay. So +2 recruit. I only had 1 recruit, so I'm gonna get 3 whole recruit. So I'll buy a troublesome trio, put on top of here, and then I have got 6 loot, and I'm going to use that 6 loot to buy a cannon just to take it off the table. And that gets replaced with a hoard of food.
All right. I have a order of actions question.
Yeah.
I play the coordinator. Do I have to use the action right away?
Yeah. So I mean, you can play it out there, but no, you can use the action at any point. So you can get all the thing up and then
Right. So 3, 4, 6 plus the 2 from there allows me to get an ordinary octet. I'm going to go ahead and. How do I want to reorganize this? Can't really reorganize it too much, I guess.
So there is 1 additional round after this marker?
Then I'm going to use the coordinator to do that.
And that gets replaced with a Fab 5.
And then I have 2 buy power or loot power, which I can't do anything with.
I have all the recruit this round.
That's a good thing.
All the recruit.
I will take. So I have 6. There's nothing out there for 6. So I'll take 2 troublesome trios, please.
Sure thing.
I have 3 loot power. Oh man. Give me a pile of chow.
Pile o' chow.
Since somebody took the last catapult.
Alright.
Like I said,
And the cannon.
jerk face.
So I have 3 loot, 6 loot, 7 loot, 8 loot. But I have an alchemist, which makes that 9 loot and a recruit, and turns all my loot into a recruit. So that's
To add a 2 to 1 ratio.
It's 2 to 1 and do the other way, or
Yeah,
It's
both ways.
either
It's 2 to
way.
1.
oh,
It's-
it's 2 to 1. So,
so
my
it's still
9, so 5, 6.
Rounded down, it says now.
Yeah, so I have
You said 10 just
3,
a second.
6, 8. So it would be 4.
And +2.
4
Oh,
plus this has 1 on it.
Yeah, so that's 9, and then 2 for,
9.
and a 2 for the ability for. Oh wait, that's for recruit.
Yeah, it's for recruit.
Okay, so
So
yeah, so you'd get
6.
4.
4 from converting, then 2 from
So you'd have 6 total recruits.
6 total recruit.
4,
You chop it in half.
5, 7 recruit.
Is that a recruit or a...
It has a recruit and a loot on here.
Oh,
Okay. Alright, so
So-
yeah.
So it's 7.
So I
Seven.
split this. This. So I have
Okay, yeah, you have
4,
7 then.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I didn't know it was both.
1 short of the 8.
Why did you want 8?
Guess I'll take a 5. That leaves me with 2.
I'm so worried about you having the last turn.
Well, you guys are really gonna like what happens on the next one.
Oh, you can plan for whatever the final condition is because you actually know what it is, right?
Yeah, I know what it is. There's gonna be more final conditions.
3 loot left, so I'm gonna buy a pile chow.
Get some noms.
Oh, you do the same for like the opening ceremony as well?
So now it is your turn.
Yeah, we're gonna do it for the opening ceremony.
And so now closing ceremony happens. Closing ceremony. All good things must come to an end. Flip. Each player may discard as many cards from their hand as they like. Then each player draws until they have 5 cards in their hand.
That sucked.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I'll discard these 2. Yeah. That could have been really mean.
I think I will discard those 2.
Discard these 3.
What?
Did you get your bodyguard? Did you get it? No, I didn't get my bodyguard.
My turn?
Yes,
You're the first player.
And your first player. Well, no, now you can draw it.
Yeah.
So you could get it.
You can draw into it.
Look, keep your eyes on your own side.
What?
I thought it was a public knowledge game.
It is.
Unless you're looking at my stuff, then it's not public knowledge.
So I'm gonna play my bodyguard.
What does that do?
Let's see, get a card.
Is that your second bodyguard too?
No, that's my second bodyguard right there.
Let's see
Another card.
You have 29 points over here.
I'm gonna play my bombardier, which lets me look at my next.
Yeah, but I'm also at like 25 points, so I'm at 54.
Yep.
Okay, you're already at 40 some odd. Yeah.
Yeah,
and you got 29 points on the board, so shut up.
All right.
I feel like you're gonna just punch my goblins when your turn
I have
comes.
3 recruit. Can I do anything with 3 recruit?
Yes.
You can get a troublesome trio.
We'll get a troublesome trio.
Merry Christmas.
And I'll put that with my.
How much
5/5.
does Matt have?
I don't know.
Matt Chiller and Matt.
So my 6 loot really means
24.
nothing, right?
Huh?
6 loot really means nothing.
What we're ultimately going to be doing is, I would say yes, you can buy one of the orange cards. Anything that's worth 5 or more, 5 is going to get 1 victory point at the end of the game.
Oh.
Anything worth 6 or higher is going to get 2.
Because otherwise, during the night phase, it's like...
It's something that might as well test it live.
I guess I'll get a janitor.
Which one do you want? There's.
Give me surprise me.
I'm gonna give you the one in between the candy diamonds and the hoarder food. He's probably fat. So it gets replaced with a bodyguard.
So I have this bombardier, and I also have 2 catapults.
Oh.
So that's 8 power.
8 attack.
8 attack. How many points does Mark have on the board right now?
29.
So 30, so that's going to put him at 54.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Peter has what?
He's got 39.
Not 39.
29.
29.
26. Yeah, 29.
29.
Matt, what do you have?
I have 21.
So 29, 21.
So let's go after Peter.
Man! I see it. I see how this
He's
is.
vicious, I know.
Alright, how much attack do you have?
I have 8.
Alright.
So you can take out 11 points, or you can take out 10 points. Or you can take out 8 points.
I'll take out 11 points. That's
Okay.
the end of, my
So
turn.
you're now at 18.
Yeah.
How much are you at over there, Josh?
Some number.
I'm gonna catapult
10, 15.
your troublesome trio on the left column.
24?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Are you positive you want to do that?
Yeah.
You don't want to take out his crap?
Yeah, it's 24.
He doesn't trust Mark for some reason.
Are you really sure you want to do that?
I feel there's some king making going on here.
Oh, they're going down like a Tijuana horse. What's going to happen to them?
I thought this was PG-13.
Look, everyone knows that's a waitress at 2 on a taxi cab company.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They just had the word whore on what is it?
Were you going to say Family Guy? Because that's not a great example of PG-13.
So I'm going to play a coordinator.
Family Feud.
I'm going to scoot the pint-sized pack underneath the Fab 5. And then I have a bunch of stuff here. I've got 2, 4, 6 recruit. And I'm going to use that to buy a... What am I going to use that to buy? I'm going to use that to buy a Fab 5. And I'm going to put that on top of this column here. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to put it on top of this column here. Okay, and that's going to end my turn. Yay!
Yay! Oh, right. So, I have a bunch of buy. More specifically, I have 8. So I'm gonna get back with my ordinary archetypes.
This is why I attacked Peter, because he just stockpiled food.
Yeah, I forgot that he had
this whole time. He's just been like,
Yeah,
food,
yeah. So you want to change your target?
You wanted me to attack him.
And
And then I'm gonna spend 4 on Crumbly Cadets. Yeah. Then I have 3 buy power. I'm gonna buy more food.
just because it's funny.
Look, you gotta keep them fed.
What are you blowing up, Mark?
Oh, let me see. You're at
nuking
how many
something.
points?
5, 8, 10, 21, 29.
He's at
29 again. I replaced my previous Crumbly
Alright.
Cadets.
So you're at 29. So guess what? You're not winning.
I'm at 24 points. Just letting you know.
So which of the 3 of us would you like to win?
Oh, he's winning.
Well, it's either me or him. It's not Josh. Points-wise, no? I don't know
Josh-
what
I'm
the...
ahead of you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
Josh
you
is
have.
second.
I have 37.
Josh is-
31.
Oh, I thought I had more than that. I thought I had 35 for some reason.
So
Okay.
Twitch. Who do I attack?
How
Matt.
many points
Who
do
do
you
you
have
want to
on the board
win?
right now?
What?
How many points do you have on the board right now?
10, 15, 20, 24.
So that's 5, and I'm off by 6.
So you want me to attack Josh? Attack Matt. Attack Josh. We do not have a quorum. We do not have a quorum.
So right now I'm beating Matt by 1 point if you don't attack me.
I didn't think it was true what you said.
Oh, wait a second. I still gotta do my abilities.
Like,
Hold on, let's just see how
Oh,
much
yeah,
more
yeah.
attack I get. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, you lucky bastard.
what is rule number 3?
It's always Josh's fault.
Attack Josh. No. Matt will not be above me. So 7 points of damage takes out 10 points on his Fab 5. So go ahead and take out that very bottom Bumbling Brothers.
That one here?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
We'll put on Peter then.
No, it's
wrong.
too late. It's been done.
Yes, I was Kingmaker. Alright. So final scoring now?
All right.
What do you get, Mark?
10, 20. Jerk.
What did I do?
You took out 9 points! 9! 9 freaking points!
Josh, I get 29.
Okay. Matt?
I get 19.
I said 24, yeah.
Okay, so before we add up these guys, what's the final numbers? I know Peter's way up there.
Peter's at 75.
What's the high score record for this game?
I think it's up there.
Next up is me with 61.
Okay.
That was
Then Matt's at 50,
Uh-huh.
and you're at 45.
Yeah, see, I would have beat you.
I know.
Beat you. But that's okay. So now we're going to add up these the yellows, or anything that's
But
yellows
Anything that's
5 or higher.
5 points or higher.
This is like a test to see, so it'll only be 1 extra point for me.
And 6 is 2 points?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get 5 additional points.
So you would get
probably
3
get
additional
1,
points. I got 1.
And you were buying big ticket items, weren't you?
me,
I thought you were.
He was buying food.
Yeah, he was buying food.
I got 7 extra points.
I actually
You're the
get
big
5 extra points as well because I got 2 big ticket items.
All right, only the yellows. So I figured only the yellows, the oranges. We're trying to play with this a little bit.
Well, I just figured since I had to buy this.
Yeah, but we're looking at goblins because all
Okay,
these
okay.
ones are goblins too.
Okay,
So
okay,
if you
gotcha.
think about it,
All right. So in that case, I get 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
jerk face.
Yeah, in that case, I would only get 1, I think?
Mark, did you get any?
1.
46, 78, 51, and 68. Still beat me by 10 points.
Look,
We did totally.
I felt some intense aggression at the beginning of the game. I was like, I'm just gonna sit over here and hope no one notices
He who
me.
Does my
controls
shield bearer
the
count as
food.
a point?
Oh yeah, it would.
Okay, so I lost by 9 points.
You gotta get every point.
That's I would consider it that way. So, yeah. So that's the game. It's quick, simple, easy to play. A lot of interaction across the table. So it is 3 table scraps and 1 pile of chow, and then 4 table scraps, 1 pile of chow, and then 4 money bags and 1 box of shinies is the starting deck.
Then 3 money bags and 1
No, 4 money bags and 1 bag. So it's 4 and 1, 4 and 1.
or 1.
Me and Peter played slightly opposite. Peter went and hoarded food. I hoarded loot. Which became useless at the end.
Yeah. Well, not useless,
It
but...
wasn't.
So Mr. Frightful won.
Yes, and so did Peter.
Yeah, we already went over this, Peter. We know you won.
I just want to make sure we all do. No.
Not for nothing, but I think he means Peter Hayward.
Chayward.
Hayward.
Okay, I think that goes there. All right, so you want to do another quickie, or
Sure.
I think we got time for one more
It's
quickie.
9:30, so if you want to do another
Yeah, we can get a quickie, and now we don't have to explain the rules and everything. We'll be able to play a little bit more faster pace here, and then
Yep.
after that, we're going to end this portion of the stream, do a soft sign off, and then go into the honest review section. So
Troublesome Trios go up the top. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
get those other decks shuffled this time. Shuffled good.
shuffle real good.
So Peter gets to be first player since you won?
I think it's his choice if he wants to be first player.
Oh,
there
No,
Is
the
it
player
first
that
player?
goes last gets first player.
Is there an actual rule for first player? or-
Random.
Random. Okay.
I'll start another
I
contest.
feel like we're missing a bunch of catapults.
Oh, probably.
There
There's
are a bunch of
catapult. Boom, boom. I wonder who had those.
Me.
I bought a bunch too.
So you said 4 table scraps, 1 pile of chow.
Tried more catapults than you did.
4 money bags and 1 box of shinies.
Right. All right. Oh, thanks, Steph. Does this mean I get one of those sweet boss share
Yeah,
cards?
I'll have them on Thursday. But I'll be in Dallas, so.
You don't get it.
Oh no, I'm never gonna see Peter ever again.
Never. Never see him at conventions or
He'll be like that kid.
stores.
Where's my $2? Where's my $2?
What?
Oh Jesus! Fucking kids these days not watching good movies.
What movie?
Was it one of the summer? It's one of those.
Yeah, I don't know. You lost me on that one.
Did someone
It's
shuffle?
the newspaper kid going
loot
and trying
pile?
to collect his money.
What was that?
Did someone shuffle that?
No.
Yeah, so you shuffle that.
And you love shuffling. Go ahead, Josh. That's Josh's thing. He likes to shuffle.
Oh, but he bridges them.
He's a jerk. I make a $5 milkshake.
The milkshakes ring on the boys in the yard.
And
Do you ship the milkshakes?
I don't think anyone will get the reference. That's a Pulp Fiction reference, no?
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
That's a milk.
Catapult's not supposed to be
and
in,
ice
right?
cream.
No, Catapult's not
$5.
supposed to be in there.
No rums? No nothing? Just $5. I would love to try a $5.
What about box of shinies? Box of shinies shouldn't be in here either, right?
No.
I'll take a box of shinies.
For the record, the gloves are off now.
Don't be
a air
rectangle.
Square.
Rectangle.
Pile of chow.
Right?
It's square.
Don't be a TV.
Don't be square.
Square.
Don't be squared. Fucking.
Language?
Oh, I'm right.
I think you're the first one.
Loser!
Do we have a swear jar?
Damn kids these days.
Yeah, every time he swears, everyone else gets a box of shinies.
Okay.
Just throw bits in the bit cup.
There you go.
Let me go get my dagger real quick so I can just start stabbing and see how many curse words I can get out of Peter. Yay!
What? Why me?
Because you won, you're the target now.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
I did win. Well,
Jerky McJerkface.
Jerky jerk face.
Now that I got everything that's not supposed to be in there out.
God, who would do that? So what do we got up top? We got some Gobba Goblins, Subpar 7, Bumbling Brothers, Quirky Quintet, and more Bumbling
I
Brothers.
don't like this. I don't have my super hardcore 4-7 shield dudes.
So the day deck,
Damn it.
does that switch up between?
We can, but it's too many paths to the lefts.
Okay.
So we're gonna see pretty much the same thing. It's a little bit different order, I think.
Okay.
But I think,
I just wasn't sure if there was more cards in the deck or.
yeah, they are. It's.
Take a few from.
I haven't gotten it printed yet,
Okay.
but we do have more cards to shuffle up the randomness.
Okay.
So I think there's I think there's 6 for each phase.
Alright,
There's
drew
going
one
to
too
be 3
many
opening
cards.
and then 3 closing ceremonies with different abilities.
Okay.
So you can also extend it out if you want to. I mean, you can play with all the cards if you really want to. It's just going to make for a really long game.
Question is, do you have a card for Morning Wood?
What?
It's wood you find in the morning.
Yes.
Like when you first wake up, you're just like, oh, it's some wood.
Is that to build your morning catapults?
That's for your morning tent.
Oh, the one that
So
you
you can pitch one,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Oh, goodness. So, we're starting out with opening ceremonies. Let the games begin. Yes. Begin. All players gain +1 loot and +1 recruit this round.
This
Who's
is
going
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some more water in a second. I'm going to go ahead and spend 6 loot power and get some food.
Oh, well, I wonder what strategy you're going for.
Yeah. What do I pay?
Who's surprised? Who is surprised
Look.
at this?
It's either that or a scavenger, which allows me to use one of my already used cards at this point. I feel hoarder food is better. And then I have I have 3 recruits. I think I'm going to spend it to get Bumbling Brothers.
Okay, and the
actually.
Bumbling Brothers gets replaced with a Gobba Goblins. Gabba Gabba.
Gabba gabba.
Gabba 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 gabba.
My turn. I'll go take a catapult.
I wonder what strategy Mark's going for.
Same strategy he always goes for. Taking you best. And I have 5 recruit. I will go ahead and take a Quirky Quintet and a Troublesome Trio.
You don't want to wait to see if it flips over first?
Troublesome Trio.
Okay.
You don't like the Bumbling Brothers?
Bro, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Look, one's standing on the other. They're
7
supporting
points.
him.
Having very good time.
As
Very
opposed
nice.
to 8 points as opposed to 7 points.
All right.
That was not the comparison.
So what
It
do I
was-
have to buy for 6?
For 6, you can get a
Anything.
hoard of food. You can get a scavenger.
It's a scavenger.
Scavenger says you may choose 1 card from your discard pile and put it in your hand, or draw a card.
Hoarder food is 5 recruit power.
That's a pretty solid strategy.
That's a lot of food.
It is. I know. I was like,
What's the blacksmith?
The blacksmith, it gives you a +1 loot power, and choose one card in your hand or discard pile and trash it. If you trashed a card from your hand, draw a card.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some food.
Food?
And I have 2 recruit.
And that gets replaced with another blacksmith.
So I'm gonna buy some Bumbling Brothers.
Bumbling Brothers, and the Bumbling Brothers
I
gets
technically have
replaced.
3 because it's +1, but I still want the brothers.
And that gets replaced with an ornery octet. So it is my turn now. I have got
They are.
4, 5 loot, right? Because you get +1.
Yep, +1 to each.
5 loot. Well, that sucks because I really wanted the scavenger.
You could get a coordinator.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the coordinator. That's handy.
That is.
And that got replaced with a mountain of gold.
Oh man.
And I also have 6 recruit.
Oh,
Wish it was 7. That would have made me much happier. But with the 6, I'm going to get a subpar 7 and a Bumbling Brothers.
You could have saw what draws next.
I could have.
Yeah, you can wait.
Wouldn't have mattered because I couldn't have afforded it. It's 2 more subpar 7s. And that is the end of my turn.
All
I
right.
just know that next turn everything's going to be
You
poopy.
don't want to put your subpar 7 on top of your brothers?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. But thanks for asking.
Because I mean, you know.
Anything for you, Matt.
Thank you. And that we now have royal donations. The Goblin King is generous. All players gain +2 loot this turn.
I like it. I appreciate
Bling
it.
bling, baby, bling bling.
Bling, bling,
you're first.
y'all. I'm first, so I have 5 loot this turn. And with that, I wish that I had 6 again.
Always $1 short.
Day late and $1 short. I am going to get a... I don't know.
What, me?
I was like looking at the cards.
I'm going to get a box of shinies. And then I've got a whopping 2 recruit, which I'm not going to be able to do anything with, unfortunately. So that is the end of my turn.
All right. I have 2 money bags, giving me 2 loot power, but I have some sweet, sweet donations going on. You can find me on Patreon. No.
Go fund me?
Go find me and give me cash. That's all I got.
Go
I'm going to
find
buy a
yourself.
blacksmith. He served me well last game.
And that got replaced with the shield bear.
Yeah, popular card there.
Bearer.
I have 5 recruit power. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a subpar 7, setting me up to lose it probably pretty quickly.
And that gets replaced with?
Pint-sized pack.
Ooh, that's see. I wish that was out there. I couldn't afford that.
You can't afford it anyway.
I mean, I still wish it was out there. You know, make me feel better.
Just to look at it.
Yeah. Look at what else I
Gaze.
can't have.
So I have 6 loot. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Mountain of Gold.
Mountain of Gold. And
Little
what's
bit
that get
different.
replaced with?
Another coordinator.
Interesting.
And then I will have recruited another Troublesome Trio, please.
Sure thing. Josh, it's your turn.
My turn. I have 4 loot. So I guess I'm buying a blacksmith.
You don't have to buy a black.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a
You
blacksmith.
could buy a catapult.
I'm gonna buy a blacksmith.
I mean, that's something I did last game. No one else did. Was actually trash cards.
Yeah, that's probably why you're able to
Buy a
build up.
bunch
Yeah.
of
And that gets-
goblins
ooh,
every turn.
There's a cannon out there now.
And now I have 5 recruit power. I'll buy the subpar 7. I'm just copying Peter this round.
Works well for him.
I literally bought the exact same things you have. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
Turn for turn. What?
Yeah.
No, we also bought the same blue card.
Same. Oh, you did. So it's not my turn now. This is the end of the round, right?
Yeah.
So we get new cards, new morning cards. Judge's coffee break. Each player may discard their entire hand and draw 5
Nope.
cards. No.
Nope.
He's not doing it. No.
Nope.
Oh. No.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You do that.
I will.
I'm gonna
There's none of
discard
those damn bodyguards this
one
turn.
of them to draw. Oh, you have to discard your entire hand if you want to do it.
And this gets
Yeah.
past the right one. So
Oh, good.
Josh is your turn.
There's no extra bonus with that.
Alive is a good place to be as opposed to the opposite.
Not alive.
Yeah.
They call that dead Jim.
Why is it dead Jim?
All right, so I'm gonna play my blacksmith.
It's like a really bad.
There was a comma
Jim.
there. It was an Oxford comma.
Ah,
I'm playing my blacksmith. I'm trashing one of my table scraps.
okay.
Drawing
Just keep it over there, off to the side.
Oh, look what I drew.
The starter packs are going to have starter on them, so it'll be easier to differentiate.
All right, so I have 7 whole recruit.
Oh,
Whoa, man, you got a way better draw than I did this
How
round.
much?
7. It's that whole hoard of food. So I will take the.
So there's 2 that cost 7. There's one that has 10 defense and 6 points, and then there's one that's reversed, 6 defense but 10 points.
I'm gonna take the 10-point one.
All right.
interesting.
It's early game. I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to take it out yet. You bought a catapult,
Maybe I bought more than one catapult.
and I have 4 loot.
Man,
Jeez, that was a good draw for you.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. So nothing on the board I could buy for 4. So I'm gonna buy.
Catapult.
I'm gonna buy a box of shinies.
Interesting.
Box of shinies.
Okay, so it is my turn. I've got a coordinator and some table scraps.
The hand I drew was all 1-pointers.
Yeah,
And I
that's-
was like, I'm discarding all my 1-pointers, and then I got all my good
Same
cards.
Yeah.
exact thing happened to me. So except no, not with the food, but I got some good loot. So I got the coordinator and table scraps. So I've got 3 recruit right now. I'm going to use that to get myself another Bumbling Brothers, build myself a little sturdy base here, and then I've got
it's replaced by another Bumbling Brothers.
7 loot.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to use that to buy a cannon. Hercules. Oh, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright, first I'm going to play Blacksmith and trash my money bag. Alright. This is better. It's not super great, but I have 6 recruit power. I will go ahead and spend 2 on a Bumbling Brothers. Give me a 4. I'll pick up a Troublesome Trio, I guess. And that is it.
Okay.
I'll buy a catapult. With my other catapult, you could take out your subpar 7, touch my cannon again, and you'll feel my
Oh,
wrath.
I'll touch your cannon, all right.
This is getting
Have you taken a
kinkier,
really good
faster.
Have you taken a really good look at the catapults by chance? I'm not correcting the art.
Just say it's a little phallic.
It's
What's
his tail.
Yeah. You can have a phallic tail.
Look? You've seen some things on the internet. Just saying.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'll take a. With 3, I'll go take Troublesome Trio again.
Troublesome trio. Okay. So that's back to Josh. So that's the end of that round. So we have the prize raffle. In turn order, each player may purchase 1 card from the shop lineup at no cost and put it in their discard pile.
So this switches to you now, right?
Correct.
No, it's
No, it's
switches
to Mark.
to Mark.
I don't want to be first.
But you get to pick off there first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to pick off there first.
There's a
Watch what's
shield
gonna-
bearer.
Yeah, well, watch what's going to happen as soon as I take the mountain of shinies. The mountain
Mountain
of
of
gold.
gold?
Yeah.
A new card
Watch
gets
what happens.
revealed.
Oh, okay, it's not.
Candy Diamonds. +4 loot or +2 recruit.
This sucks. Just on you, Peter. You
What?
choose. You choose.
Oh, sorry. I was getting turn order mixed up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Candy Diamonds.
Interesting.
Actually, no. I want a coordinator.
And that gets replaced with a bodyguard.
Look how Mark just stares at me. Don't get the bodyguard. Matt, you might want a bodyguard.
Don't tell
He
me
has
what to
to do it for you.
You took my cannon!
I'm going to take a scavenger.
That gets replaced by a sergeant.
Oh. I would take that, Josh. Just saying.
You shut up.
It says another opponent. Does it have to be a different opponent, or can it be the same person twice?
It's got to be changed to the same different.
You may
target.
attack a second time.
Yeah, the second target.
Thank you, Daph. I still have the stream anniversary stuff shouting. I'm gonna take the shield.
Shield bear?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's probably smart.
Interesting.
I'm not going offensive this round,
So
so
you want to get your points.
I want
this
to
round.
lock in
That makes sense.
those 10 points. That's a...
It's a solid.
You got a lot
yeah.
of points on the board right there.
He does. He's got 19.
I have 4.
I don't have
Is
19.
this the last day round, or there's one more after this?
This is the last morning round.
Morning round. Morning.
Okay, so Mark, your turn.
I have 4, and there's nothing on 4, so I'll take another troublesome trio.
You got all them troublesome trios, Joe.
Yeah, take them out, I dare you.
Okay.
Facetious. Facetious. Actually, give me a shield bearer.
Okay. Now
Guess
get
what?
place with the mountain
Bring your
sword.
cannon. Bring it.
That's not very nice.
I'm torn between that mountain of gold and that bodyguard.
But shouldn't it be Josh's turn now?
Yes,
No.
you're right.
I started the round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so-
that's clockwise.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
last.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
So
What
we
the hell
did we did the buying stuff wrong the last time. Hey,
Whatever.
man.
Go, Josh.
It's my turn. I have 3 whole loot.
You can buy Boxo Shinies, a Pile Chow, or a catapult.
Chow.
You don't want a catapult?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
And then I have 10 recruit.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! I haven't even drawn it yet!
so
You've drawn it twice?
I'm guessing
I'm
you're
very
getting
slow
an
at that right
ornery octet, or are you getting the Gobble Goblins to get more points?
I will take...
You're probably better off with the Gobble Goblins.
I'll take the Gobble Goblins. Because that still leaves me with 3. So I can also buy a...
Troublesome Trio.
Or that quirky quintet that just came out.
That's worth 5 points.
Oh, okay, I'll buy that for now.
Jesus, Josh. That's all. That's the end of your turn, I hope.
Yeah, that's the end of my
Okay,
turn.
good. So I
I just don't get how you've drawn it twice already. And I haven't even drawn it once.
he scrapped his hand that one time.
Yeah, I scrapped that hand. I got rid of 5 cards, and it was all my poop cards.
So I've got, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit, right? Right, okay.
What's the gambler doing up?
So I'm going to get a Gobble
Oh, they
Goblins.
have they bought a thing for the month to show the ad.
Then I've got 1 whole loot, which I'm going to just stare at lovingly. And that will be the end of my turn.
I have the opposite problem. I have 6 Boxo Shinies, but only 1 recruit power.
You could buy me 2 catapults.
Can you buy cards for other players? Yeah. That'd be an
That would be
interesting
very
way to like,
ill-advised.
flood their deck with cards they don't want.
You just keep buying them.
Like
Also-
Boxo
Oh, yeah,
Shinies.
box of shinies
Over and over. It's like, hey.
You get to buy a bunch of cool stuff, but
Yeah. The question is, do I want a bodyguard or do I want more loot power?
Or you buy them really, really weak defense.
no, yeah, you buy them a bunch. Yeah, you buy them a bunch of troublesome trios and you keep stacking them. Thank you, Shadden.
Thanks,
Rule
Shannon.
number 3.
Alright, what do you guys think?
Someone
Matt,
who's
what
just
do you
trying
think?
to
Mountain
figure
or
out
gold or
send a little
bodyguard?
message with it.
Probably bodyguard, just because
Yeah.
Mark's stacking up on those attacks,
He is.
and I have a cannon.
Touche.
I do have a cannon.
Just let you draw a card too if you
Yeah.
don't use it.
Okay, so that's the end of that round.
Alright, so
It's now now we tally up our points.
Yeah.
Now we're tallying up points.
I have 17.
Jesus Christ. I have 14.
I have 14 as well.
Yeah!
14 buddies. Josh has too many. Oh, seriously, Josh?
What?
You have 34 points.
He's 34?
Not for long.
He's got 34 points. You're a jerk.
Jesus Christ. It's like you like really took to heart what I did last round, but managed to do it in like 3 rounds.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
And the first player moves to.
I don't know
Peter? To
why
Peter,
that's sitting
yeah.
there.
That should be in your discard, I think.
Yeah.
And so now the new round is the dance competition.
Oh!
Pass the first player card to the left.
Look! God.
Just so happens to, again, go back to Mark for first player.
Thank you.
Trash all cards in the crowd and replace them. That's another part of this.
Well, Josh. What do you got over there for 3?
You can take out my subpar 7.
Which actually gets rid of 13 or
Yes.
12 points. 12
Yes, that is exactly what I'm going to do.
I figured that was my weakest stack.
Can I get the candy diamonds, please? Do we have anything else with that?
What do you mean?
With the day, do we have any bonuses?
No.
No.
You got to go first again. Oh, there's another sergeant up.
That's why I was asking if there was this +1 because that's all I needed was one more.
So it is now Josh's turn.
So you want me to bounce sergeant, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to use my
I thought you weren't going to go attacky.
to
Trash some food.
trash some food and draw a card. It does give me this. Oh, I got 7 loot. Wow. This also gives me +1.
Ooh.
So, what's the scavenger again?
Scavenger allows you to pick up a card from your discard pile or draw a new card.
I want the scavenger.
Yeah, Scavenger's really nice.
Scavenger's quite sweet.
Unless you get it in your first draw. I mean, you get to draw a card then, so it's not
Yeah,
that
it's
bad.
not that horrible. I have 1 scrap, so I'm not getting any scraps.
Okay.
The first time where I had like no scrap.
Okay, so I'm going to start off by cannoning your bumbling brothers. Ba-doom.
Pew!
Thank you. Now Josh has 10 points on the board. And unfortunately, I just have 3 loot and 1 recruit. So with that 3 loot, I'm going to buy a pile of chow. And that'll end my turn.
Alright. Buying things is for suckers. Having a bunch of food is where it's at. I have 11 recruit power.
God.
Because I drew almost all my recruit power right here.
That's funny.
So I'm going to go and buy that for 7.
No.
I'm going to place that here. That leaves me at 4. With 4, I think I'm going to pick up a subpar 7.
You know what's funny?
Wow.
The app doesn't let you subscribe.
It's there, it's just kind of hidden.
I will put that there.
It's hiding really good.
Yeah, I think if you hit the information button.
Yeah, no, I had a hard time finding the subscribe before.
Yeah, if you hit the information button, you should be able to do it in our About Us page, I think.
I'm looking. Oh, there it is. You guys need to make that like the first thing.
Unfortunately, that's not something we can change.
Yeah, that's the Twitch app.
With
it's not there.
subscribers, you have to click on the info button in here to subscribe.
If you're using the Twitch app.
Like down where it says subscribe down here? This?
No. Like this
is it?
here. Like
Oh,
if
it's
you're
right
not subscribed, then.
Oh, okay.
Whose turn is it? Oh, you went?
I went.
Alright, so next day card.
Okay. So.
Pass it to the left.
Surplus. Each player may immediately draw 1 additional card.
I mean, cool.
Cool. I'm gonna play a bodyguard to draw a card.
Okay.
When you play a card, it doesn't go to your discard correctly, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to use. Hold on. Alright. Oh, what is out? Alright, I'm going to use the blacksmith to scrap this table scraps. Draw a card. I have 6 loot power. I could pick up a sergeant, guys, and then go hardcore attack all of a sudden.
Change it up.
Change it up. But I'm gonna get
now
from your eternal slumber.
I'm gonna get a mountain of gold instead.
Look at you, spreading the wealth. Okay, so blacksmith got you.
And then finally I have a recruit
for free.
It does. You have to link your account, which I don't think you can do on the mobile.
I was already linked before.
I have 2 recruit, so I'm going to pick up the quirky quintet. Then I'm going to use the coordinator to move.
we get a new recruit.
That's over here. Yep. Sorry.
You got a lot of cards over there, Peter. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
But we're good friends now.
Okay. I won't blow you up. I promise.
Remember, I'm a bodyguard too.
I know. And that's the end
That's
of
it.
your turn, right?
That's the end of my turn.
Marky Mark. It's you and the Funky Bunch's turn.
So I have 11 loot.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Almost both of them.
He could almost buy both sergeants.
Almost. I do have a catapult
Ah.
Alright.
and 4 recruit. So go ahead and give me one of the sergeants.
I believe it's pronounced sergeant.
Sergeant.
Sea urchin.
A sea urchin?
Yeah, we got 2 alchemists on the board.
Alright. I am going to go ahead and blast. You.
In the face.
Because I can't touch him. I can't touch him.
Alright.
That's fine. You had to burn the card.
Can't touch anyone.
I'm not the only one with toasted catapults.
Toasted
He's got
catapults?
cannon. He could blow up that.
Toasted coconut
Higher
catapults.
Well, you know,
You gave
that's
up.
how it goes.
You gave up 12 points instead of 10. I will now take a. I'll take a Crummy Cadets.
And that gets replaced with a Fab 5. We got a bunch of Fab 5s up on the board.
They're
Oh,
fabulous.
wait, I didn't do my other half of this. Sorry. I only got 6, so I still got 5 left.
Correctamundo. So you have a blacksmith, 2 alchemists, a catapult, a box of shinies.
Catapult!
Catapult.
Alright.
Joshua.
So I'm gonna play my blacksmith.
And do what?
Scrap this.
Your turkey leg.
Now this is still considered in play, right? Not my discard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I can't scavenger it.
No, yeah.
When you play a goblin, it immediately goes to your discard.
So you can scavenge it.
So I could scavenge it to reuse it again. I just want to draw a card though.
No.
So I have 1 loot from that. That's 4 loot. That's 5. That is 6 loot.
You playing your love games
So one other scavenger.
with us?
Interesting. Scavenger's nice.
That's really interesting to make it so difficult to do something within the app.
I know.
Was that well
Alright,
designed?
Their app needs a little work.
And I have 8 recruits.
Just trashing all the low cards.
I have trashed all my low cards. So that will give me a
Fab
5.
And a Bumbling Brothers or Troublesome Trio.
Or
That's subpar 7.
Subpar
No,
7.
I mean, it's only 8, so yeah, you can't get
Yeah, I
that.
can get that. I will take the.
Bumbling Brothers.
Yeah, I'll take
or
the Bubbling Brothers. I like the Bubbling Brothers.
There's a lot of fat fives.
So that's the end of your turn. It is now my turn. I have a grand total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. Which I wish I had more. I'm going to use that to buy a Fab 5 put that over here.
Quirky quintet.
And I can still use the action on him, correct? Okay, so I'll shove him under. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll shove him underneath though, so you can see the pretty artwork. And then I have 6 loot also, and I'm going to use that to buy a sergeant. And that will be the end of my turn. That gets replaced with a blacksmith.
Alright, so first player passes over to you. Are we still showing these in the end?
Okay, so we have store credit. All players gain +1 loot this turn. Pass the first player card to the person on the left. Maybe I didn't want to go first.
That's okay. Alright, I had to use my bodyguard. I was like, why am I down a guard? Oh. Alright. I have 2 recruit power, so I'm going to pick up a quirky quintet. Then I will go ahead and put that on top of the other quirky quintet because they're all within killing distance of each other anyways.
We got a new Fab 5 on the board.
I don't want to really move anything around. And I have 5 loot power. I think I'm going to use it to get catapult to get some pile chow, actually.
Okay.
Mock.
Who are you blowing up?
Well, I can either kill 10 or I can kill 10.
Kill 10.
So I think
I mean, you could also kill stuff
Okay.
over there.
I can.
Or here.
Remember, he got a
Okay.
whole bunch of points.
He did get a whole bunch of points the first
but
turn.
he's got a 5, a 5. You have a 5, a 5, a 5, 6. He's got 3, 3, 2, 2, 3. I got a 3.
So you can kill 7 or 10.
I can kill 10.
10. You can kill
10, 10.
You are 7.
10, 10, 7.
Yeah.
So I'm going for the 10s.
Which one?
Those 2.
Hey.
10s have it.
So that's that. I now have 6 loot. And I shall grab 2 catapults.
Oh, he's going aggressive.
I think Mark bears a grudge.
Are you shocked and surprised?
Shocked and awed.
I'm not.
I think Mark bears a grudge.
I just
about last game?
away.
Oh yeah, they're getting,
So
it's getting
all
knocked down just a little bit.
Plus 1 loot, right?
What? Yes.
+1
Oh,
loot.
I'm sorry. Yes, we have +1 loot this round.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
plus 1 loot.
Yeah.
Oh, that changes what I was going to do then.
That doesn't
Then
change
here,
what I
take
was
back
going to do.
one of these catapults
Yes.
and give me instead a blacksmith.
Why has he got to be a smith, yo?
So what just came up?
Chocolate coins.
Which is
2
Plus 2
loot
loot.
power or 4 recruit.
I'm gonna buy the coordinator for 5. It's leaving me with 1 left, which I can't do anything with. And I have 4 recruit.
How many day cards are left? Or that was the last day card. Okay.
This is the last. This is the last.
So we're
day
gonna be
round.
tallying points again in a second.
All right, so I have 4 point. I have 4 recruit, so I can get.
Subpart 7
I get this.
or the Covey Cadets.
I'll get the subpar 7.
And where do you
It's
put
going to have so many points.
He's got a cannon, probably in his hand.
I do have a scavenger though.
Which will allow him to take a
Cannon.
Draw a card. Or you could use that sergeant.
See, we have +1 loot, right? So if I do that, I'll have 3, 6. That's not really beneficial to me.
What's beneficial for you is taking out that subpar 7.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to going to take out a pile of chow.
Wow.
I think.
And then I'm going to go for the 5 recruit that I have there, and then use that to grab a Fab 5 and play that here. And then I've got 2 loot, so nothing going there. So that will be the end of my turn.
Alright, so now we count.
Count away.
Luck.
I have 20.
I have 21, 33.
Ooh. I have 24.
33.
I mean,
What mark I have?
wait.
20?
Yeah.
20.
31, sorry. Not 3.
Matt, what did you get?
24.
And I have
9, 14, 20, yeah, 24.
Total tally so far?
Josh is winning by a lot.
That first round.
Now we all have to be mean to Josh.
I'm in the lead with 58. Peter has 45. Matt has 38. And Mark has 37.
Well, what do you have again?
58. Because that first round.
See, you're not taking the sergeant and taking down 7 points.
I mean, it was only a 2-point differential for me, and I felt that that suited me better.
No.
Matt
Just-
first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, what's the thing? So we have Holiday Feast. All players gain +2 recruit this round.
Ooh, all the recruits.
Oh, okay.
What, they're Popeye?
Yeah. Okay. What did I pick up there? Okay. So I have stuff and things. I have 5 loot and 5 recruit. So with my 5 loot, I'm going to get a bombardier. And that gets replaced with a janitor. And then I have 5 recruit. I'm going to use that to buy... What am I going to use that to buy? That was a good question. I'm going to use that to buy a Crummy Cadets. That's going to go there. And then I have a cannon.
For 5?
I do have a cannon for 5.
You could take out 12 right there.
Are you looking at...
It is, yeah.
I am not even in the lead. I'm not even... I didn't even...
He's still beating you, Matt.
Yeah.
I am still beating you, but he is still beating us.
Go away. It is dead.
So you're king baking. I see how it is.
See, here's the thing.
Mark, FYI, you're off screen. Just like
I'm just...
Mark's belly's playing.
Alright, throw the accusatory gauntlet. Alright, it's my turn.
I did it out of love.
What?
It's called
Don't
tough
worry.
love
Don't worry.
about a ting.
Because I'm
everyone
going to do
does
what
it.
he should have done last round. And take
Alright,
out his
it's
7.
fine.
Well, take out that 7 points.
So I have 11 recruit power.
Oh. See, you're fine.
We're gonna
I knew
get-
it.
Until you do something like that.
What? Have 11 recruit? What do you want from me?
He wants you to lose, Mr. Bond.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bumbling Brothers. Then I have 6 loot power. I'm gonna take the janitor, actually.
Okay, and that gets replaced with a
Bombardier.
bombardier.
Okay, so go ahead and kill your subpart 7.
Okay.
What's
Take
this?
it. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Because there's nothing, like, the thing below it's like 5, right?
Yeah, it's a 5 defense.
Alright, I have 3 recruits, so I'll go ahead and take the... God damn, I gotta take another one of them?
Corky Quintet.
I'll take the Corky Quintet, what the hell.
And that gets replaced with the Crummy Cadets.
I have 5, I'll go ahead and take the Bombardier.
Bombardier. And that gets replaced with a bodyguard.
Alright, I have 4 loot. first I'm going to actually use my scavenger and draw a card.
And 10.
I have 5 loot now. This doesn't change anything. I want the chocolate coins.
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain.
And that gets replaced with more chocolate coins.
Ah, endless chocolate coins. And it's +2 recruit, right?
Correct.
So I has 10 recruit.
Jesus, Josh.
So
Well, don't think I got something for both of you this round.
I will take the subpart 7.
I thought you could only attack once.
Unless you have a general or sergeant.
And what's the next card about?
I said I got something for you this round.
Crummy Cadets.
I'm not worried about it.
And I'm going to take the Fab 5.
The Fab 5. There you go. And that's the end of your turn. So that
First
is
player.
back to me. Goes over to Josh. The next
Wait,
card.
do we? Okay, yeah, we're in this. Okay.
Yeah, we're at night.
Surplus. Each player may immediately draw 1 extra card.
Wow.
Boop, boo, doo, doo, doo.
Phenomenal.
Boop, boop, boop.
Phenomenal.
No.
Ooh, Nelly.
Thanks, everyone. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, John. So, Josh, it's your turn.
So I'm going to
Josh.
scavenge.
Josh, it's your turn. There should be another card here, right?
Yeah.
Ornery Octet.
I'm going to get that other 5 point there. Oh, that just came out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely want to take that. 8.
You sure you want to hurt me? Because he's like...
Do you really want to
I'll put that for there for this moment. It's going to get
Pint-sized pack came out.
I have 4. I'll buy some more chocolate coins.
Chocolate coins.
And Blacksmith comes out.
So what can I get with 3 recruit?
3 recruit. You can get a quirky quintet, a
Or
troublesome
troublesome
trio.
Quartet.
He's
So
going
let's look at the
for...
coordinator. So I'm going to take this oct and move that right under my shield over here.
Ah,
So you guys can leave that be.
interesting. So it's my turn now. I'm going to play my coordinator, and I'm going to move my crummy cadets to the bottom of this stack here. Let's see. Then I've got
A
3,
lot of points
4,
too.
5, 6, 7.
Not nearly as many as you.
I don't think that's actually true. I think you have...
You're at 29.
Yeah, and how many are you at?
25.
Oh, not nearly as many. I'm 4 short.
What number am I at in the overall
That's
ratings?
You're
That's-
last with 37.
That's fair. That's
Not
fair.
nearly as much as you.
I'm just saying, someone who actually bought attack cards.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
It's my turn. What's out there? More blacksmiths, which I don't care about. Which I do not care for.
We're so close to 2,500.
Alright, I'm going to use the blacksmith and trash one of my money bags. Draw a card. Okay, sure.
Crap.
I draw a money bag, putting me at 5 loot power. I think I'm going to use it to get
Give me a present.
Hi-ho Chow.
Oh, okay.
And then I have 3 recruit power, which I'm going to use to get a troublesome trio. I will put it on top of these bumbling brothers.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Alright. Who are you punching?
I'm punching the hell. What's that stack that is right there? That one.
That's a 5 shield on the bottom.
Oh, I got that. I mean, what's the total point value?
It is 14 points.
Yeah, 14 points.
Boom! Boom shakalaka.
Well, this one, if you can get rid of the shield.
No, I can't do 2 shots. I can do 1 shot and take rid of 14 points, though. He's lucky to get my sergeant. I have 8 loot and 5 loot and 8 recruit. So I will take. Crap. I will take the Fab 5 and a Troublesome Trio.
So you're almost going to run out of goblins.
We shuffle the rest in. And for 5, I will take a catapult, please.
Okay. And now Mark becomes first player, and we get the next night phase.
I don't think I'm keeping first player.
Food samples. All players gain +1 recruit past the first player card to the left.
What's me again?
That's what I said.
So we all get +1 recruit this round.
Which Josh doesn't need.
He could probably use it, though.
No, he doesn't need it. I'm going to stand by my statement.
I got a blacksmith, so I'm going to toss out this money bag to draw a card. Oh, look at that. I have this money bags that I don't care about, so I'm just discarding that. I can't buy anything with money bags, but I have, how much plus recruit? 1?
1.
13 recruit.
Jesus Christ, 13 recruit!
So I'm gonna buy.
I don't think I ever got that eye last game.
No.
That guy right there. The
He
7.
thinks somebody is cheating.
I'm not cheated. So it leaves me with 6.
Oh! You could buy anything but the pint-sized.
So the quirky
Quintet?
Yeah, let's buy that.
So that leaves you with 4. I think he just drew all his attack and his sergeant.
Can I buy the
Bodyguard?
No, one of the 4 recruit. No, the recruit. I have recruit still. Any of the 4s, they're all the same.
All right.
Jesus, Joshua. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I should end my turn. I mean...
So I'm going to play a scavenger. And I'm going to go...
The only thing that could have been better is if I got my bombardier.
Go pick up a cannon.
Oh, do it that way?
You can pop his 15 points.
Then I've got... Oh, God, that sucks. I got 2 recruit. So I'm going to use that to... Or we get +1, right?
+1.
Okay, so I have 3 recruit, which doesn't really help me at all.
Oh, that's just my cards.
So I'm going to get the quirky quintets, and I'll put that up here. Why not? And so we have a Bumbling Brothers there. And then I am going to play a sergeant with a cannon. Mark, can you move your hand for a second? I'm going to shoot your shield.
Do you really want to tempt fate?
Do you want him to win?
Oh, you targeted me with my cannon and my sergeant. My cannon? Why do you want him to win?
I don't, but I think that you have enough to blow him out of the water.
No,
But
I don't.
I'm afraid that if I take him out partially, you're going to start to focus on me and Peter.
I could take out Peter easily.
I know.
But I could also, if you don't target me, or if you target his shield bearer, I could do a lot of damage to him.
He is in the lead by
a lot of
13.
damage. Like that.
What's the point total right now between me and Mark? Mark and I.
Mark's at 37, you're at 38. You're beating him by a point.
A lot more than a point.
Let's see. How many points you got out there?
Yes,
You have,
See, then he's just going to focus his efforts on
you have
me.
25, 27,
Actually, don't.
35, 37 points over there is what you have.
Yeah.
That's... I don't know why anyone's worried about me. I haven't broken 30.
What are you talking about? You're at 50.
No, I meant in points out here.
That doesn't matter. I'm just saying I could really take Josh down a huge peg. Huge
Can
peg.
you?
Yes, I can.
Can you?
you don't have 2 bodyguards. So if you take out his shield bearer, or attempt to take out his shield bearer... Are you asking how many points I got?
I'm just looking. It's okay.
I'll tell you how many points I got.
So, okay, I'm going to use...
15, 20...
I'm going to use my cannon to shoot your shield off.
Okay.
So shield goes bye-bye.
So you still got 4 points floating.
I'm going to use that to attack the bottom middle one. Bottom. There we go.
Now you've incurred my wrath.
Well, it says different. It says another opponent.
I already said you.
Yeah,
I said target. I said target.
All you can attack is my quirky quintet.
Huh?
You only can attack one thing with 4 points.
Yeah.
Board.
I can only blow off this tiny one here. I left the big chunks for you, Mark.
Uh-huh.
Chunks.
How much you love the chunks.
Uh-huh.
Peter, it's your turn.
Alright. A special thing for... Well, I'm going to use this janitor to scrap 2 money bags. Then I have 11 recruit. I'll spend 7 on that. And I will put it here.
So that gets replaced with an ornery octet.
And I have 4 left, which I will use to get crummy cadets.
And that gets replaced with a quirky quintet.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the pint-sized pack under here.
Solid move.
I don't know.
Something's gonna blow up now.
Oh yeah, it was a real smart move. You became a gleaming target just like he was. But it still is.
Okay, so you have 12 attack. So you could take out 18 points for him.
I could.
And then you still have 4 left over.
Oh, I could.
That's pretty good.
Or I could say, screw you, Matt.
Good.
Just decimate the hell out of you for decimating the hell out of my points. So.
It wasn't really decimating. It was more like a scratch. Just but a flesh wound.
Just but a flesh wound?
He did not destroy 1/10 of your points.
He took out 11 points. Yes, he did.
I said 1/10 of your points.
He took out a third of my points.
Yeah, exactly.
I just cannot give up 18 points, though. So, yeah, you're going to blow up the octet there, taking out the 18 points.
Take it.
Fake it till you make it.
You ain't got it. You ain't got nothing. Oh, yeah, because there's another octet on the board. Oh,
He's like, I'm just going to buy it next round. I don't care.
He's probably got all the loot.
It's like, I've got 800 loot right now.
You'd be a recruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do nothing with that, and I still got 4 left over. So
You can't attack Matt. You could take out his one little bug guy, or you take out something up here.
Or you could take out his exact same thing.
Yeah. Take 5 points away from either of us.
I'm going to take 5 points away from Matt.
Oh, that's not nice.
It's not nice that you freaking attacked me.
You could have taken 6 points away from Peter.
That's fine. I don't mind if Peter wins.
Aww.
You already got a card.
Okay, so now it cycles back to
Me?
Mark. Yeah.
This
And
is the last card.
this is the closing ceremony. So each player may discard as many cards from their hand as they like. Then each player draws until they have 5 cards.
Goodbye,
in their
money
hand.
bags. I'm getting rid of you, and I'm drawing a card.
Yep, I'm gonna get rid
I
of
got nothing.
these 4.
I mean, I turn my money bags into a box.
What's my score at again?
You're at 37.
Matt's at 38, and he's got how much on the board?
5, 10, 20, 35.
I cannot do enough with that, so.
Oh. That was as well.
Of course it does.
Yeah, we all understood what the laugh was.
Get blasting.
Oh, that's right. I start, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start.
Well, I'll start off by doing a blacksmith and choose a card from your hand or your discard pile to trash it. If you do, trash it from your hand, draw a card. Well, I really don't need no mountain of gold. I'm just going to go draw a card. Oh, son of a biscuit.
You trash that though, so
That goes away forever.
so that point or two is worth later.
That's not
That's
worth it.
not worth it. It's not
Yeah,
goblins.
it's not a,
Okay.
oh, and I get +1 loot power, so still 4 loot. I'll go ahead and take another blacksmith.
Why another blacksmith?
Because
not?
it's a point.
It's not. It's only a 4.
I'm changing it up.
Again.
I'm changing it right now.
Does it really matter when you guys are going out? All right, so fine. If it's 4 or 5, it's worth 1. If it's 6, it's worth, or higher, it's worth 2.
Okay.
So 4 or 5, it doesn't matter. It's a goblin. And I get to look at the top 3 cards. If it's an attack card, I get to put it in my hand. Oh man, is that really all? Oh, that sucks. But that's fine.
So what are you blowing up?
8 points of damage is what I'm blowing up. So how many points are you at? Don't worry, I'm not blowing you up, Peter.
Total over there or
Yeah,
here?
total.
I don't know what my total over there is.
45.
45, okay.
8, 10, 24, 30, 41.
Plus,
Plus the 45, so he's
So 86.
86.
Well, you got some high level cards.
86. Okay, what are you at?
I have 58 plus 24.
Just go ahead and
72.
destroy that.
No, 82. 82.
82.
So he's actually in the lead right now. Then
I'm totally and 100% okay with that. I'm gonna go. How much point value on that stack?
It's 9 and 15.
I'll take out the 15.
So you can't
Man.
get this one.
Yeah,
You can only take out 3 points of that one, anyways.
Oh no.
it's got a 10 base.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, I did too. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. I did.
Fine. You ready for my turn? You done?
I'm done.
Josh is gonna buy everything.
I have a box of shinies, which
Doesn't do nothing.
doesn't do anything. But I'm going to scavenge. I'm going to take this chocolate coin back. I'm going to scavenge, take this sort of food back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So that's 5,
That's a good call.
8, 12, 16,
Oh.
recruit.
So, when you're sitting there giving me flack, I knew the little bastard over there was going to pull this nonsense.
So 16 recruit. So first I'm going to buy my
Octet.
Octet.
Well, it'll stop him because he'll
Oh,
have
yeah.
14.
1.
So how many points? How many?
He's
points
worth
is that?
6.
6. Or I could buy a bunch of low point ones. For
Yeah.
more points.
Correct.
But they'll be easier to knock out for you guys.
And he's got a cannon in his hand. With the sergeant,
Yeah,
which
I'm
will
gonna-
be even more awesome because it's 8 points.
I'm going to
that's
save
on a
and
bunch of
take
twos.
that guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how many points does Mark have?
You had 37.
How many do you have on the board?
22.
And how many did I have originally?
38.
You have
You're
one
beating
up on
by
me,
one.
and you're beating me.
Okay. And you don't have any attack.
I don't have any attack.
He doesn't have any attack.
So you can just
But you
go ahead
can
and
attack
just-
me.
You can attack yourself, which will be even funnier.
That would be funnier. So, okay, I gotta do some mental math here, which is hard for me. I'm not good at math. So, Josh, what was your point? What's your point total right now, as it stands?
What do I have on the board?
You have 9, 17, 23 points on the board.
23, so 61.
You could just pencil it.
80. 84?
84.
Something like that.
So, what was Peter's points?
Like 80.
89 or
Like
something?
A few points higher than me.
Few points higher.
So if you take him out, I get to win. and then we get.
But I do go after.
Yes.
So there's a chance I could recruit over that.
Yeah. So he's
also I could have a bodyguard in my hand.
good.
He could, and that would be hilarious. Hilarious.
So do you think I have a bodyguard?
Well, I don't know. I really don't.
You give me a chance to beat him, possibly, but
Just blast him out. Just blast him. Just blast down Josh.
First, I'm gonna play.
I believe Twitch will say and agree with me that Josh should die.
I'm gonna put a scavenger down, and that's going to allow me to pick up the top card. Oh, that's disappointing. Then I'm gonna put down a bombardier, so I can take the top 3 cards. Okay, so this one I'm taking. So then I have a catapult. So I've got 5 attack. What do I want to do with my 5 attack?
You can get rid of 6, 2, or 7. Assuming I do not have a bodyguard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the subpar 7 over there.
I have a bodyguard.
Yeah, I figured. It was worth a shot, though, you know.
It was worth a shot.
So then I have...
fired!
The shot was fired. They're not wrong.
I have two recruit plus 3, so I have 5 recruit right now. And I will use that to buy... Well, what's going to give me the most points?
The only
By
downside with
Quirky
not seeing a
Quintet.
chat here is that the other one, at least you had the history of chat, so you can look up and see everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least you have to kind of keep a little bit more of an eye on it.
Yeah.
3, so that's 2. That's 3.
That's why I've been trying to stare it this way and
So then I'll
respond to
buy a
people saying
troublesome trio.
Chat's been pretty quiet lately, so.
And it doesn't matter where I put that. Okay, so that's going to be the end of my turn there.
All right. So
Where's my sergeant?
I'm
Oh.
gonna spend 4 recruit to get a subpar 7. It doesn't matter where I put that because we're at the end of the game. Then I have 5, and the best point for point buy is going to be Bumbling Brothers, leaving me with 2, or 3 rather, and a troublesome trio.
Okay, so that is the end of the game. It's time for us to total up our points.
Yeah.
So, Mark, what do you have on the table?
22.
All right.
It's not a bad round for
Matt, what do
me.
you got?
46. Pretty solid round.
You got 46?
Yeah.
50.
Did I really?
I had 81.
I got
What did I have, 82?
84.
Oh.
53 points this round.
How much? 53?
Yeah. Don't worry, it's only more than I had gotten the entire game to this point.
98 points.
Whoa! Jesus.
So Peter 98.
Not
That
to be
has to...
outdone.
Hold on. That's got to be a record.
Well, no, we didn't calculate these cards yet, so
Oh,
Peter,
yeah.
you might have
Even worse.
100.
These are all.
1,
1, 2.
Ed, give me 6 more points, please.
3.
6 points, Matt?
Yeah.
Give me 6 points, too.
Give me 5 more.
103 points.
Yep.
All right, so it was 98 before, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me see if Justin's around.
Alright, so 103 for Peter, 90 for Matt, 87 for myself, and Mark got 65.
I'm surprised. So if you didn't have that scavenge, that would have been very, very close.
Bodyguard.
Bodyguard, yeah. And, because like 3 cards down, I had my sergeant and my cannon just sitting there. So that would have been a lovely round right there.
So unmodified from the way the game's been played, I think you just took the top.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm
You win
waiting.
the
Thank
grand
you.
prize. You get 10% of all the Kickstarter funds.
Of your Kickstarters.
Why not both?
You didn't get enough from me.
All right, so Mark, is there anything you want to tell us about Loot and Recruit before we do our soft sign off and we start talking about our honest reviews of the game?
Sure. Loot Recruit is currently live on Kickstarter. Will run until the 21st of June. We are going to be going all over the country pretty much playing the game. So if you're in Dallas, Texas, we will be at BGG-Con and Dallas Games Marathon. I'll be at Dallas Games Marathon this Thursday. I don't know what time yet, but probably as soon as they open. BGG-Con will be running it the entire time. And then we'll also be at Origin showcasing the game. The game's only $29 with free shipping for US, discounted shipping for Canada and international backers. There are actually 5 neoprene mat playmats for $44, and you can still become a goblin in the game for $250. If you liked what you saw here, we're actually playing the game on Tabletopia and Tabletop Simulator, so if you do beat me or one of the design team in the game, you'll get a lovely, overpowered, highly coveted The Boss card.
The boss.
The Boss.
Yeah, for 6 each, that is a very overpowered card.
Oh, yeah. But reality is to get it would kind of be hard because it's 8 point value. I know you guys have been just scavenging and everything else like that, but getting all the scavengers of blacksmiths typically don't happen.
Would be a little bit of a pain.
Whoop. Those don't belong in there.
All right, so for 11 round, you take the lead in the highest points. So
You shall
for an
go
11
down in
round
the
game.
annals of history.
So Peter has the highest at 98 points.
Okay, so is there anything else you want to say?
Back to game. Pretty much, if this one funds, we could bring the next game out, which is a really cool game from Stephen Avery Games. So we'll definitely be here. Check it out. And Loot and Recruit live on Kickstarter. I love how the box is like semi. Especially when you turn it too. It's like,
And you've got your invisible cards too.
and the invisible cards.
Mark's next game is going to be all green.
It's gonna be
No one will
green.
be able to see it on stream.
It's gonna be green on green on green,
Yeah.
like 4 shades of green.
50 Shades of Green.
Justin's been watching. He goes, "That's crazy." So, yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, here. That's the rest of that.
Well, cool. Thank you very much for joining us, Mark.
Yeah.
And thank you all for joining us this evening. This was our spotlight session of Loot and Recruit, currently live on Kickstarter, so go check that out. Josh, if you could put that in chat for all the fine people there. I knew you were on top of that. So join us. We're going to be doing a soft sign-off right now and then coming back live in a few minutes to do our honest review of the game where we talk about what we liked, what wasn't our favorite, and what we would change given the opportunity. But again, thank you all for joining us. This is Twist Gaming Soft signing off. I'm Matt, and I'm joined with...
I'm Peter.
Mark.
Josh.
Thank you, everyone. Good night, and see you in a few minutes.